Good day, everyone. Welcome into today's stream. It is Tuesday, and we are back, ladies and gents. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I was watching the Argentine, which is now going on. It's almost finished. The Egypt versus Argentina game, and oh boy, is it a close game. Starnes must be cleansing his cheeks right now because it is the 81st minute. And Argentina is looking like they're gonna be losing. It's 1-2 to Egypt. Also, hello Valentine once again. I'm first. Damn, I almost want to ask for an autograph from you, Zanky. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Yo, get the cameras away, please. Excuse me. Yo, paparazzi, please step away. How are you doing, bro? How are you doing, Valentine? You got vacation now, isn't it? Didn't you got like vacation or something? But anyways, how is everybody doing? I just had some nice curry or rice curry dinner today, and my stomach is full. I got my drink with me, some nice not piss drink, although it looked kind of similar. And yeah, we're gonna be playing just some chill Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy. I really enjoyed that game last time, so we'll probably be finishing that today. I had like 10 viewers today, 11 max, and it wasn't even a Gartic stream. Big W, a big freaking W, cat. What game were you streaming? Oh no, oh my god. I know there's somebody who's now super happy, which is Starnes. Argentina just scored the second goal. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, anyways, I'll be having the game on in the back because it is like such a freaking. I would stream it. Although I don't want to get banned. But how is everyone doing? Yes, just waiting on my end result the 17th of July. Dang. So you still need to wait a tiny bit more, and after the 17th of July, then you are finally free. Funny how over 1,000 of years we're still eating rice and herbs plants. Hey, what can I say? Rice is good. Although you have to eat it with something that makes it good. Rice on its own, not that special. 3 tries what I'm cooking now. Pasta, and I think pasta. I was streaming Minecraft. Nice. Weren't you doing like a hardcore world? Anyways, I don't really have any like news stories to be fair for today prepared. Let me quickly check if I have anything saved or not. Garlic stream? What, we're gonna do a garlic eating stream? Honestly, we might start with some YouTube, maybe watch some trailers or maybe some other videos, and then we'll head into some Guardians of the Galaxy. My hardcore roll died. I died in a raid. Ain't no way. Oh, that's a big rip. That is a big rip. You died in a raid. Dang. The X pillager came up from behind and two-tapped me, bro. If you see someone with an X, especially a pillager, you're done for. They can do so much damage. Anyways, let me just share my screen real quick. Bro, what a game. Freaking Argentina just made it actually even. Good news, by the way. My braces are finally gone. My teeth are straight now. Gay teeth no more. Hell freaking yeah, big W. I still remember the day that my braces like went out, or that when I got my braces out. The next week or the upcoming days, I was literally doing this with my tongue, just feeling how smooth it was. It was so weird having to like what is the like average time that you wear a brace? Isn't it like a couple of years? Well, it kind of depends on how bad your teeth are, I guess. But I remember just doing like all day this, just constantly with my tongue, just I guess feeling my teeth. Is it the new Pope from Argentina, or was that Francis? Let's have a look. Francis, Pope Francis. Nationality? So he was from Argentina. I don't even know who is the current pope again. Current pope, nationality. Pope Leo. He's from the U.S. and Peru. Yeah, that Pope Francis was from Argentina. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Feeling with my tongue. You like to feel it with your tongue, huh? New Pope looks like Chancellor Palpatine. Wait, hold on. Current Pope nationality. I can kind of see that, honestly. Star Wars. Ain't no way. He does look like him. Wait, I need the current one. He does look like him, kind of. Bro, the hell? Oh my god, that is like twins almost. Freaking Palpatine. And those metal wires behind your teeth, don't know how it's called in English, but that's also new. Yeah, they're I have them as well. I think they like stay in your like teeth. I don't know what they're called as well. But to keep it like in check, right? How do they call that? In Dutch it is called a spalkje, but spalkje in Engels. What is it called? A splint. I guess a splint. It's called a splint. Yeah, I need to, but you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. Eventually, you feel like it's part of your teeth. Check Discord general. Let's see. This is, oh my god. The similarities are insane. In English, we just call the whole thing braces. You call this a brace as well? Like the thing, I don't know if you know what it is, but like I have like a splint, literally like a metal wire, like at the back of my under teeth or my lower teeth, to keep them like straight. I don't think it's like you shouldn't like you aren't supposed to like remove them. But yeah, the whole thing is braces. Oh dang, bro! I still remember. I don't even know what it's called. What is a buitenboordbeugel? An outboard bracket? Well, anyways, I freaking started with this. My teeth were like so bad. I started with this one, and I even had like one that was a bit worse. I had like I had like this. I had this exact same one. Because my teeth were like very much like to the front or like sticking out to the front. I started with this, and then I got like the regular braces, and then that's it. That's it. Here we are right now. Oh yeah, I recently learned about how to become the Pope. It takes at least 50 years. Is that why all the freaking popes always look like they're but in the end of their lifespan? Yes, to keep them from moving again. I just had a regular one with those metal squares. Yeah, this is like the one that everybody gets. It's like to fine tune it more so, I guess. But this is if your teeth are like very like all over the place. And especially I think I had this one main one because my two front teeth were like all the way to like sticking out to the front. Or pointing forwards, I should say. And bro, this was painful. I'm telling you, this was like really painful to in the beginning. Every time I only had to like wear these when I would go to sleep. Luckily, bro, if I would have wear this while going to school, bro, that would have been it. That's like torture. But every time I would like wake up, my teeth were like super sensitive, like super sensitive. It was not fun in the beginning though. Yeah, but I think only that can. Yeah, but I think only that can only be applied to children in their growth. Yeah, true. When the teeth are like still developing, I guess, and like moving around and whatnot. Although I literally seen people that are, well, at least in their 40s, wearing braces as well, but not these ones, I guess. Well, maybe there's something for those people as well. Anyways, because the arch bow of your teeth is fully grown when you are an adult, then you can only make them straight. Ah, I see. Yeah, I remember braces. I think, how long did you have your braces for, Valentine? What? Minecraft is getting a new biomes? Speaking of freaking Minecraft. The official Dappled Forest biome.
We're gonna talk straw beds.
I feel like Minecraft really needs to add like a new dimension. So now they have the nether and the ends. I think they should make the ether, the ether, which is like the opposite of the nether. And there's a mod of it, and it was like back then it was like super popular. Oh my god! Argentina just scored the winning goal in the final minute. Ain't no way, dude. Okay, hold on. Hold on. That is crazy. Okay, wow. I was actually like flabbergasted how they still turned it around. Nah, that's insane. Okay, sorry guys. I love football. 1 3/4 of a year. 1 3/4 of a year? Is that only like, or weren't your teeth like super?
That's gonna change Steve's life.
Like,
all right,
what do you call it? Like
Dappled Forest.
bad.
So
The Dappled Forest. It's a new biome in Minecraft. I love Minecraft.
It's not a lush forest, it's not a scary forest, it's this wanderlust kind of place where it's brimming with adventure, this new forest.
Yeah, I think the Dappled Forest is really unique. I think we managed to get a really nice...
September will be the second year. I see.
Through the forests without bumping into leaves everywhere. I think it's very nice.
And what better way to keep exploring this new Dappled Forest than the new
straw bed.
The straw bed?
So we know that players really like exploring all the biomes, and especially the new Dappled Forest, yes. But the thing that stops them, it's nighttime.
Yeah, and this is the problem that we aim to solve with the straw bed, allowing players to skip the night without having to set
Oh, that's
you will no
pretty
longer
handy.
Have to worry, did I plop a bed down? Did I set my spawn
It's
point
like a
here? That's not
temporary
my
bed
base.
that you can place
so
down.
We kind of want the players to get out of their comfort zone.
And continue their adventure.
Hopefully there's gonna be like new cool
Compared
mobs.
to the regular bed, the
Maybe
straw
some
bed
hostile
works
ones.
slightly different. When you wake up after night, it breaks.
Oh,
The
shoot.
inspiration for
A
the straw bed
one-time
was trying
use
to make
only.
Things look really early game, and some of the earliest things that players craft is bread with wheat.
Yes. So it gives the sort of
Finally, we get more uses out of wheat.
because people have seen hay before.
What is the recipe for the straw bed?
You place 3 hay bales in a row. This will give you 4 straw beds.
Makes sense.
So it's
What a
actually
deal.
very cheap.
I think the community will appreciate
That's
the
a
straw
good,
bed
like,
because it
that's
encourages
honestly like a very
exploration and
good
you're not
research,
as punished for leaving your
um,
base. But I also think we're going to see a lot of
crafting, like,
interesting
recipe.
building using the straw beds.
The straw bed really gives the players the opportunity and the freedom of going out to explore and also being able to skip the nights.
And discover the Dappled Forest?
Please
One
give
of
us
the
some
new
new
additions to the
mobs.
Dappled Forest,
Some
the
cool
shelf
mobs.
mushroom that grows inside of trees, introduces both new gameplay and avenues for building.
The shelf mushroom is primarily decorative, but I could see people using it for parkour and
Yeah, it has
other
a
like
slight...
mini games and stuff.
Yeah, it has a slight bounce to it as well.
Oh, that's kind of
and
cool.
Yeah, you can also use it for the stews now.
Oh, we got new trees.
I love the new poplar wood set. This
Poplar
warm
wood.
gray color is such a nice complement to the different stone families that we have and pale oak as
It looks
well.
similar
A
to
lot of people
stone.
have compared the poplar wood set with pale oak. First off, how dare they? The poplar wood set is obviously gray. Pale oak is obviously white.
White.
You said something about the trapdoor.
Yeah, it's described as a toilet seat with a hole in it.
I've heard what the trapdoor looks like, but I don't agree.
It was
think
not
that
bad,
it
but
looks like a
one
toilet
tooth
was
was turned
dropping
90
it,
degrees.
but now
Another
that
one
people
45
point it
degrees, and
out,
it takes
yeah,
longer
it's a
for
little
those due to the
toilet-like.
fixed bone compared to flexible children's bone in a mouth.
In the Dappled Forest, didn't we? Yes,
I see.
players who explore the Dappled Forest will maybe come across a mysterious abandoned
Oh?
campsite.
Ooh. So when you stumble upon an
Abandoned
abandoned
camp.
camp, what do you find? Well, you of course have the tent, and you have this put-out campfire and a campsite with some loot, and sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll even find a buried treasure with some better loot in it.
The abandoned camp can be found in lots of different biomes, not just...
Whoa, what is that kind of like essay that you wrote, Kat? To become Pope, 1, you need to be baptized and become a priest in learning. You need to spend 7 years studying theology, Jesus, things and that, all paid for. Then after that, you need to be a priest for like 5 to 20 years. You need to at least be 35. Then you need to be approved to be a bishop. There's 120-ish cardinals. They're like super bishops, only appointed the title by the Pope. And maybe, just maybe, the Pope dies in your lifetime. You need to be voted in by everyone as the new Pope. Bro, that is like, that sounds like one of the hardest freaking, I guess, like, trials that you need to go through. But like the previous Pope, he didn't die, right? Or am I tripping? Oh my god, my bad. He did die. My bad. He did die last year. Oh, okay. So basically, this guy is going to be Pope till his death. And then you just have to be, or well, yeah, you just have to be lucky. That's insane. Why do you need 5 to 20 years experience to be a priest? 20 years seems kind of very long. And also, you need to at least be 35, as in like 35 is like the, from that point on, you're suited to be a pope. You got the responsibilities, you know, freaking,
Dappled Forest.
I don't know.
Who built it?
I just want a straight teeth like that. I like that. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a lot better than if you don't have straight teeth, right? Different campsite spawns that they can be. Did Cat say something? It is not showing in the that. Oh, he wrote a whole freaking essay.
Who knows?
I don't know.
It'll be a mystery forever.
You need 5 to 20 years as a
That we
priest
were
to become
making
a
tents
bishop.
for the
Oh,
abandoned
okay,
camps.
okay.
Then we knew
Why?
that, like, oh, we're adding wool
20 years
stairs and wool
seems
slabs to this game.
so
drop.
much.
So wool stairs and wool
Wool
slabs.
stairs! Oh
I
my
love
god, they
how that
finally added in wool
came
stairs.
to be in this game drop.
Wait, this makes like building a whole lot easier, like creative building and
This
stuff.
is one of the most requested features from the players.
Yeah,
I'm
I think it's
surprised
what
it took
got the
them this
loudest
long
cheer at Twitch
to
from-
add woolen stairs in.
I won't be shy, but I think
Yeah,
wool
you can
stairs
make
and wool
crazy
slabs is
stuff
a
now.
game changer for
Wait, they
building
got
on
slabs as
Minecraft.
well? Oh, hell
just
yeah.
The sheer amount of colors and the new shapes that it provides. I understand why players have been asking for this for a long time.
And now, after 17 long years of squatting against hard stairs, you'll finally be able to sit down and have a rest.
We give you the cushion. For the last 17 years, Minecraft players have been solving the whole sitting down situation by being creative with boats and minecarts and everything.
Thanks, they
But
finally
now there's
added
finally this
cushions.
straightforward way of
We can sit at normal table. We don't have to be creative with
putting down a
minecarts
cushion and sitting down.
or
The cushion
freaking
is a new
self-made
feature that
chairs.
actually allows our players to sit. And it
Now
comes
you can
in
make cozy
16 different
campfires.
colors, and you can place it on all kinds of different blocks.
What
The
would you need for
inspiration
cushions?
behind the cushion in game is
Wool?
real world cushions, like this cute one we have here, where it's a cute little button in the middle.
To craft it, you use the 16 new different wool
Wool
slabs.
stairs.
Bro,
Well, that's slabs. It's stairs. Isn't
there
it?
is... Wait, hold on.
It's slabs. Oh,
Have you seen that scene from Road Trip Europe from the 2000s, a movie?
I think the cushion
don't think
opens
so.
up many
There's a
new
scene with the
possibilities
Pope,
for
funny as hell.
building, that I
Oh,
won't even
shoot.
try to guess what the players are gonna end up doing with them. With this game,
I don't think I've
players
seen
can
it, though.
expect adventures in the great outdoors, build using new blocks.
Then
like
as a
the wool
bishop, you
stairs
need
and
to be
slabs,
chill
and
with
of
the
course,
Pope,
above all
because
else,
he'll maybe
being
turn you
able
into a
to
cardinal.
properly sit down in
Bishops are
Minecraft
very
for the first time in
powerful.
17 years.
What? My Japanese tables are gonna be golden now. Yo, you can make crazy like Japanese like style homes with the cushions. Damn. I still think they should add a freaking new dimension. Like, how long has it been since the end was introduced in Minecraft? Introduction of the ends in Minecraft. When? 2011. That was the last time. I mean, they have expanded the both of the realms, but still. All right. Anything else? Anything else? What is this? Brightfall?
There's always something hiding in the dark.
Brightfall official gameplay trailer.
Even death is no escape here. It's only the birth of a new cycle.
Is that the one where they accidentally become the new pope and the real pope is still alive and he's on screen watching it all happen and turns to someone like, what the hell? No clue. Valentine could probably tell you that. But the big question is, can you make ramen noodles? Unfortunately not, I don't think so. They have noodles in Minecraft.
Then bleed the monsters
The hell is this?
dry. Carve a path through the dread. Ignite the lantern.
I'm not a fan of top-down, these type of styles. I think this is it. It's like 3 minutes. Oh boy, but if it's from a movie, I'm screwed. I probably get like a freaking warning. I could try. No, actually I can't try. Is there like a specific scene or like a short clip that we can watch? I can't watch 3 minutes of that though. Halloween the game? What the hell is this? Is there a game of Halloween? It's on YouTube, it should be fine. Yeah, that's what I thought with trailers too of movies. Then the freaking stream gets suspended. This is the short clip. Yeah, you're gonna have me banned. Yeah, that's the one. Oh man, can I watch it? You can skip the first minute. Well, guys, if the stream goes offline, you know why. Okay. Cause he's the GOAT. Oh my god, stars. I just had the game on my phone screen. You must be insane. You must be going wild.
Cooper the hat. The hat.
Okay. Let's try to watch it from this. Please don't do anything. Maybe I need to like
Oh my lord! It's the Pope 8 and the heathen's nothing! How's you, sucker?
Cooper the hat. The hat. The hat is on fire.
We don't need no water, let the mother...
I'm not kidding. Look.
Oh, holy shit.
the new Pope. I've never seen this movie.
The fireplace. Fireplace. Go. Go.
White smoke! They've elected...
Oh, the white smoke. They think a new Pope has been elected.
Where the College of Cardinals, in a surprise move, has just elected a new Pope. The crowd is very, very excited.
This is so strange. Usually they wait 15 days to elect a new pope. We could be seeing history in the making.
We could be seeing an arrest in the making.
Oh, he's gonna come outside.
There she is. Quick.
Bro, this is so risky watching this. And everybody cheers him on. Wait, is this the end of the movie? Oh, never mind.
What the hell?
What the hell? Oh my god,
you
that clip
having
is
a
so
nice day?
funny. This one is so funny. I'm not gonna watch it though. Argentina #1. Absolutely diabolical match, bro. That match was insane. I did not think they had it in them. Still, this one and Cape Verde were movies, bro. They were. The emotion on them is crazy, yeah. I did not think they could do it still. I'm gonna be honest. This movie is stupid but kind of funny. The girl actress is dead? Oh, really? That's rip. That's a rip. Yeah, you must be... Sheesh. So what are Argentina's next opponents now in the World Cup? So what is this? Halloween the game. Official Orange Grove Estates. I didn't even know there was a Halloween game. This is just a... literally a trailer. Thought we were gonna lose for real. Mexicans are gonna rage. Why the Mexicans though? Okay, hold on. Oh, by the way, at least for now, it seems like the Minecraft orange biome, the orange grass is gonna show up as green on maps. Vanilla. Oh, what? Why isn't it gonna show up as orange? All right. What is this? Oh, is this a game or is this a new season of solo leveling? Bro, solo leveling is so freaking cool. Ain't no way. What the hell is this? PUBG X Naruto collaboration? Hell no. Colombia probably. Colombia is also good, but I don't know if they're better than Egypt. Mexicans hate us more than the narco in their own country. If they wanted it to show up differently, they could, but also currently all buying grass. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. What in the frick? This is the most random collaboration ever. We got Naruto x PUBG. What are they gonna do? Like spawn Kurama? Oh my god. They freaking do! The Ninetales.
Carefully, don't wake it. You may also run into Ninetales while on patrol. Lingering around for too long will provoke it. So if you don't want to engage in battle,
they even got the Naruto run as well.
But if you encounter the Berserk Ninetales, then be careful. The more people that approach it, the more easily it gets provoked. When it starts to roar.
What is the latest mob that they added to Minecraft even? Like the newest mob? Are those the flies? Like the... This is so random. Oh wait, no way he's gonna turn into barrier mode.
Will need to work together to battle the Ninetales. Please be extra careful. Various ninjutsu scrolls will also gradually appear across
what? Chidori?
them up to learn.
Rasengan?
Chidori, Shadow Clone Jutsu, Flying Raijin Jutsu, Fire Style, Great Fireball Jutsu, Earth Style.
And you can use it against your enemies? Nah.
Each ninjutsu brings a
what the frick?
But using ninjutsu and ninja run
Colombia will play Swiss. Most likely Colombia will win. Oh, and the winner of that will go against Argentina, right? I don't get it. Naruto is so dead. The show hasn't aired in almost 10 years. I mean, it's still a great show. Like it's one of the most popular like shonen. But yeah, I mean, Boruto is that. I should say. Boruto is definitely that. Oh, this is that new Warframe game, or made by the same makers. To be fair, this actually seems very interesting. I would love to play Soulframe. Yeah, Boruto has been like gone for, I don't know, has been on a hiatus for so many years now. But then again, Boruto, a lot of people hate on it. Watch TennoCon on July. Can you already play this game or not? Have you seen the teasers for the next solo leveling movie? Dude, the renders are so fucking pretty. Is that the one that I just saw? Like the solo leveling Karma? Is that the movie or is this the game? Because I know there was also a game coming out. Oh wait, Solo Leveling Karma official combat reveal. Oh, this must be the game then. I don't know what it is. I don't trust. I'll get it for you. I don't think I can watch trailers. I'm not gonna watch trailers of anime because I know what's gonna happen. I can watch game trailer, but once it comes to like movies, it's a slippery slope. The girl slept over at my house last night. Let's say she wants to get me to her house ASAP. Oh, you were talking about that. You were actually talking about that she was like sleeping over or coming over. Wait, but she didn't like. Did she slept at this like the same in the same room as you? And she wants to get me to her house ASAP. No, Rocky. Dang. Did you guys like, you know, keep it PG friendly, but like, did you guys like make out? Persona 4. Oh, the new Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced released. It's a minute and 29 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. With movies and stuff, I'm kind of cautious because they can be quite risky. Anything else? Okay, let's watch this last video while I'll talk to or I reach it. And then we'll head into some Marvel Guardians.
You survived halfway through 2026, and as a reward for this monumental achievement, I have a special treat. A look ahead
We said that we had a lot of fun. Definitely not PG friendly.
of 2026, the summer update.
Hey, congrats though, congrats. I'm happy for you. I was gonna make a joke, but to be honest, hey, well done, well done. So, can you guys like finally say you guys are a couple now? Or is it still like you guys like leave the door open? You're gonna be blown away by the next movie teaser. I'm expecting high team because the anime itself from Solo Leveling looked freaking good. Like it looked top notch.
Which is about a bunch of malformed homunculi and the things that expansion packs tend to add. That's on all the platforms that start with a P, and also Nintendo Switch 2, which doesn't start with a P.
Grand Blue Fantasy. Echoes of Aincrad.
In under 24 hours without getting hospitalized and still find yourself hankering for more JRPG action. On the 10th, there's Echoes of Aincrad on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC.
Well, this is cool.
A single-player adventure set in the Sword Art Online universe. On July 15th, you can do some serious baseball with realistic human.
You're gonna be blown away by the next movie teaser? Really? Is it that good though? Well, hell no, we're gonna spend more time getting to know each other. Oh my god! How freaking long are you guys gonna take to make it official? It's genuinely good, I just know it's gonna win Best Animation next to award shows. Dang. Isn't Demon Slayer also coming out? I know Demon Slayer has like high quality animation as well. I'll probably ask her to be my girlfriend in a month or two. A month or two? Why not next week, dude? Why not go to her house as she requested or as she wanted? Make it official, or maybe just, you know, I can't talk crazy like that on stream. But
if that's too bright and colorful, great news, you've got your pick of not one but two monochromatic indie games to mess with. There's the Boss Rush
never mind.
on Switch.
I'm just waiting for enough time to pass. You guys have been waiting for a long time, I feel like. It will be crazy. Solo Leveling versus Demon Slayer, battling for animation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Demon Slayer has like top-notch animation as well. And then Solo Leveling, and who knows like what else anime will come out. There's a new shonen anime coming out, and the main character looks very cool. He has like a scar on his eye. I don't know what the name is though.
Dino World is coming to Xbox Series, both PlayStation, Switch, and PC 2 weeks ahead of the feature film.
Because we still have things to work out and talk about, even after last night. Sheesh, you couldn't make that up at that moment. She came over to my house for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
On the 3rd, Beast of Reincarnation hits Xbox Series, PS5,
is the
which is the big shiny AAA action.
Is there a click between her and like your parents?
Games that don't usually look this technically impressive. This one features plenty of monsters.
Beast of Reincarnation. This is the new Game Freak game from the makers of Pokemon. Marvel Token Fighting Souls.
Which is basically Marvel vs. Capcom.
I feel like this game is going to be really big because it's Marvel and a 2D game. This is going to be like super popular between what is it, like competitive play. You got the Green Goblin. Whoa, look at this game. Memoriam. Oh hell yeah, I like this. A low poly Souls-like game.
So you run around and fight monsters and stuff, but then you also have to organize your dorm room.
What?
Sure, why not?
freaking have not heard about that game. Let me just add it to my wish list. Memoriam. There's a demo as well. I'm gonna add it to the library. The only reason I think Solo Leveling dropped the teaser now is to challenge Demon Slayer movie 2.
If you prefer a nightmare rooted in the worst parts of reality, Hell Let Loose Vietnam is
I still think it's kind of like I prefer just an anime instead of like a movie to end a season, or even end the anime, right? Because this is the final like arc. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Grave Seasons looks like Stardew Valley.
Villagers are romance options, but one of them is also a serial killer. And you can still romance them if you know they're a serial killer, which seems odd to me. That would be a deal breaker for me.
I'm still not a fan of like the way Demon Slayer is handling the ending of, well, Demon Slayer with like the 3 movies. But oh well, who knows? Ooh, this is for Valentine. A Plague Tale Resonance.
Last I checked was Crete.
It's gonna be in August.
Between XCOM and Mass Effect that takes place in the Star Wars galaxy.
She gets along well with my parents.
That's basically what Star Wars Zero Company is shaping up to be.
Star, when can we expect children? Dang, that's a little bit too fast.
But in between missions, you'll be getting to know your NPC squad mates better, like you would in a BioWare game.
I think the ending is good, but the movies are way too far apart. Oh no, I meant like just the way they handle with the movies and stuff. I would have preferred just to have like an anime. I don't know the ending yet, so please, no spoilers.
Kissing or no kissing, the whole thing takes place in the twilight of the
Star Wars Zero Company, what the hell is this?
Republic and separatist conflict. It's centered around some shady
What's RTS game?
Criminal sector. Sign me up. Those last 2 games are on Xbox Series, PS5, and PC.
That's what I mean. Oh,
so
my
that
bad.
day for those platforms plus both Switches is the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2. Most notably, this is the first time Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots will be easily legally playable on something besides a PlayStation 3. The collection
I should play the Metal Gear Solid franchise. When I'm done with editing, I'm currently almost done with my Silent Hill 2 playthrough.
It is far from the best Metal Gear game, but it's
So the ending is near, and now we're gonna go hard. She wants to have kids, so maybe never, because we're not letting more than a couple months. Oh God, Stars. Have a little faith. Have a little faith. What do you mean, bro? Maybe she's the one. But you already know it's not gonna last. Yeah, we're not talking about like your time in bed, Stars. We're talking about the actual relationship. I'm joking. Creep Show?
Well to virtually any medium, so hopefully this game delivers. That is on PC for now.
September is gonna be super stacked.
To be as packed as October or November usually are in any other year, but everyone is giving GTA 6 as much leeway as possible, which unfortunately.
Bro, I heard that like every developer or game that they're releasing, like on purpose, they're all like setting their dates to like September, October, everything but November. They just don't want the competition. Although, like, what's the point? If GTA 6 releases, it's gonna have a big chance of winning Game of the Year anyways. So yeah.
That's on PC, Xbox Series, and PS5. If you want the opposite of that,
yeah, but I'm going in knowing that from the start at least. Is that a good mindset to have? I don't know. I guess then, like, if things goes, you know, doesn't last long, I guess the pain would be like, not so bad. But like, going in like that, it's kind of.
Did you know there was a live-action Marsupilami movie a few years ago?
I don't know.
It's got Jean Reno. How am I just now
Some relationship just lasts for a bit, and that's okay.
Also out September 3rd is Orbitals exclusive.
Maybe she's the one. Who knows?
Exclusively for 2 players.
She is not the one. Wow, you already. I mean, why if you already know she's not the one? Why like invest time in her? You could be playing some more Zomboid, bro. GTA 6 is gonna be awful. I hear that a lot of times. I hear like ever since GTA 6 has been announced, like things have been going sideways for the gaming industry itself. Ever since that announcement, we had like some crazy news. PlayStation stopping their physical production. We got a massive layoff at Xbox. There's like other stuff probably going on.
Which include Friday the 13th, the game, Predator Hunting Grounds, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This one isn't exclusively
Oh, this is that Halloween
game.
game.
There will be an asymmetrical multiplayer mode, but this time around,
Michael
there's
Myers.
also a single-player campaign as well that lets you get in fighting shape as Michael Myers himself.
Damn, my pasta is good as hell. Your pasta.
On September 15th, you can take
What kind of pasta?
unkillable mass murderer who's been around since the
Stars just want that.
1970s,
Probably. It's a realistic mindset. I mean, if you go in like that in every relationship, I guess.
Some of the best Spider-Man games ever made, and it might not be set in a sprawling recreation of New York City.
I'm interested as how this game is gonna be, especially since PlayStation has been getting so much backlash with their announcements.
Load more games coming out in 2026. On September 17th, you and up to 3 friends can do more fantasy puzzle platforming.
You can't access the barber or stuff like clothes shops and side missions unless you pay. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard about that. I literally talked about that when they announced it. That they were locking like some like specific stores and like car upgrades and whatnot behind the deluxe version. And then also the whole thing with GTA 6 like being in retail stores, but there's no like physical disc inside, also like got a bit of backlash. In all honesty, I still think GTA 6 is gonna do well. I have a lot of specifications and things I don't like that already tell me it's not gonna last and stuff. Dang. Then I'm surprised like you were even like you guys like started, I guess, talking to each other or dating each other. Seki, check my profile picture before I change it. What do you mean, on YouTube or on Discord?
Yep, that's right. And you already knew that it came out 20 years ago.
I'm gonna look at your Discord profile pic.
September 17th, it's getting a remake on both
the hell is this?
PS5 and PC.
Oh my god, bro.
On September 18th, Lego Batman
What is that fell freaking profile pic? Ain't no way.
Version of the deluxe edition comes with a minifig.
Change it now. Change it, Stars.
For the original NES. Not so nice is that version is $90, though considering the collector
deluxe prices, I don't want to pay deluxe price for what should be standard.
Did you know that one specific
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's so scummy. Also asking for a whole $100 from a game is only going to increase the price in the game market. I mean, the price in the game market will like rise from GTA onwards. I mean, we've already got freaking games being priced $70, and now GTA is with their $80 for a standard edition. Oh, you bet more studios are gonna follow. I did like a whole, I think it was like 2 streams ago, I did a whole PlayStation rant stream because, bro, that news got me devastated. As a gamer that like switched to PC but still likes to collect retro physical games, it's quite unfortunate to hear.
Decided to take a detour by delaying or moving up its release date by a week or 2. Speaking of traffic jams and detours,
ooh, Hot Wheels.
Infinite Rush looks to be essentially a
I used to love freaking playing with Hot Wheels. I got like the map. I'm pretty sure like most of y'all know that sort of map. But you know those? What the hell, my browser? You know those freaking what are they called? Those carpets that had like the Car City on them. And you could like, you had like all these pets and stuff. I would like spend hours and hours playing with my Hot Wheels on it. Okay, why is my browser bugging? Hold on, what's it called? Like the carpet? Yup. Yup. Bro, tell me any of y'all in the chat had one of these. Bro, these were the GOAT. These were the GOAT. They all look the same as well. Like this literally looks like the one I had. Yeah, I had one of those. Hell freaking yeah. Bro, they were the shit.
Things. So these are either full-size
yeah, Stars, change it. Change it now. Change it freaking now.
I don't know, man.
What is this?
A center for ants?
If you'd like to explore a much more depressing and scary
Silent Hill,
a lot slower, there's also Silent
Hill. Oh, the new Silent Hill game.
PS5 and PC. This is the second brand new entry in Konami's beloved psychological survival horror series in as many years. This one's being developed by Screenburn, the studio behind a couple.
Yep, also had that. I had one of those too.
And stories untold, so that seems like it could be promising.
Why do I feel like everybody has that? Control. I'm gonna buy this, honestly. I think I might buy this day one.
physics-based adventure.
I am such a
shooter
big
thing,
fan of
which
the
was
first
IGN's
game.
pick for Game of the Year. But instead of playing it safe and making another game where you shoot stuff indoors, this one swaps ranged combat for fast-paced melee in a large, openish, surreal.
Really liked Control 1,
Not open
or the
world,
first
mind
Control.
you, but definitely less corridor than the oldest house was. Speaking of outdoor stuff, Harvest Moon Echoes of Terraria
A new Harvest
is another
Moon, eh?
entry in Natsume's long-running
I changed it.
RPG series, which looks
Good.
to be trying some new things in addition to the usual business. You can explore an open world.
I also
have
saw my
animal
flippos again
companions,
from
and get
Pokemon after I
this,
was going
you
through
can
some bucks a few days
check out
ago.
what's coming to both
Search them
Switches,
from
Xbox
Lay's
Series,
chips.
PS5,
Oh
and
shoot,
PC.
the flippers. I think I have.
Farm things than farm things on the 25th.
I think I have those as well.
Way of the Sword. This dusts off
Hold on.
Capcom's
Let me see if I
PS2
can
era
find it.
action series that's been mostly dormant since 2006, with a brand new entry that features some historical figures doing battle with some mythical beasts. That's on all the newer consoles and PC. Finally, on September 29th, there's Minecraft Dungeons 2, which is a video game about Minecraft characters exploring dungeons. That's what it is. That's on PC and all the major consoles released this
Dang, I
day.
don't know where they are, but I know I've got them somewhere. I brought them over when I moved into this
October
place.
kicks off with a couple do-overs of games that people liked so much that somebody thought
Rayman?
it was worth making them all
Hell
over
yeah.
again. There's Rayman Legends Retold, which remakes the 2013
Rayman
2D
is back.
platformer into 2.5D and adds some new levels.
Rayman
and
on the
features,
PlayStation
the
1
shift from hand-drawn
was
art
such a
to
hard
3D
game. It
character
was
models
so
likely rustles
freaking.
the
I don't know
jimmies
if
of some animation
how
purists,
any
but
like
still
kid
looks
would
pretty gorgeous,
complete that game
aside
back in
from
the day.
starring Rayman and his disgusting friends. Get those guys out of here. Meanwhile, Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered also comes.
I got a
charging
whole
in
book
that
full
day,
of them.
completely
Hell yeah.
trampling whatever semblance of an
I gotta go
understanding
now.
we thought we had
You
about
go
the
ahead and
difference
celebrate
between
your
a
wins,
remaster
Stars. I know
and a
you are
remake.
happy.
Considering the whole
You deserve it, though.
25-year-old
You deserve
PS2
it.
game and its Extreme Legends expansion have been painstakingly
It's
remade
unfortunate that
on
we're
PlayStation
not
5
gonna get a
rather than just
Portugal
upscale.
versus
I would call
Argentina
it a
match
remake, but also,
one last
who
time.
cares what I say about
But oh well. Take care, bro.
Anyway, both of
Appreciate
those
you for
games are
stopping
on
by.
all the newer consoles and PC.
Okay,
Still
what
on
else do we
October
have?
1st, there's World of Magic, Rise of Magic, which is an open-world medieval punk action RPG that has one of the most impressive.
Also, by the way, let me just quickly talk about the movie that stars. Well, he didn't tell me about it, but he watched it, and that reminded me of watching it. Also, I watched Obsession, the movie that like people were like praising and whatnot. The horror movie that came out. I think this movie was like really good. Like the acting was pretty like phenomenal, I would say, especially from what is she called? Indy, I guess. She plays Nikki in the movie. The movie was good. I don't think it's like as super or like super good as people like are making it out to be. They're calling it like the best. I don't know if it's a horror movie. They're calling it like the best horror movie in like recent years. It's definitely one of the better ones. Is it the best one though, or like horror movie of like the past like 5 years? I'm not really sure, but that's like mainly because if I watch a horror movie, I want it to be super scary. I don't really like care too much about the story, if the story is like super good or not. I just want like great jump scares, like insane jump scares. And I don't know, like if there's like good jump scares in it and the movie genuinely makes me terrifying, it's like that's like my type of horror movie. This movie is good in terms of like the acting, and the story is like really good as well. It makes you like kind of a bit like uncomfortable, on edge all the time. But it's like not as a scary like horror movie. Because this game is considered a horror movie, right? Hold on, let me quickly check. I think this is a horror movie. What is the genre of this? Obsession, rated R. How can I even tell if it's a horror movie or not? A supernatural horror film. Yeah, I don't know. As a horror movie, I don't know how I should. I thought it was like alright-ish to good, but as a scary movie, it's not. People are comparing modern horror movies to the double O. I'm gonna get you phase of horror movies. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the horror movies from recently is just It's just they're just kind of lacking. I haven't seen a good horror. Well, to be fair, Obsession was good, so I consider that a good movie. But before Obsession, I haven't watched a good horror movie in a while, like an actual movie that like spooked me. I will torrent it. Don't torrent it. I'll send a link to many. Yeah, you have so many completely legal ways to watch Obsession at home. So yeah. There's this one specific Junji Ito short that I find terrifying, is the one where they're human-shaped holes. Oh, you mean spirals? You mean spirals? That's like one of his most popular one of Junji Ito. I think I watched... Oh wait, no, not spirals. Yeah, Uzumaki, or basically spiral. No, not that one. Wait, which one?
Trailers I've seen.
I want to collect all the Junji Ito's
in
like
recent memory.
mangas.
This game has it all: magic, combat, orcs, more magic.
You just gotta select a good website that works out of all of them. Yeah, there's like lots of websites out there. Forget I'm a pirate. Weren't the creators or the owners behind High Anime, which is like a, well, you guessed it, a streaming website? The owners of it were arrested, which is kind of it's kind of messed up. But yeah, they are like the faces behind High Anime. And yeah, they got freaking get their ass in prison, I believe. I don't know what their like punishment is. They have been accused of creating more than 100 websites to upload over 26,000 pirated anime films, generating approximately 12.85 million in illegal advertising. Oh! I was wondering, how do you generate money? But now I know. Now I know, because as soon as you freaking click on one thing in those websites, if you don't have a good ad blocker, it like opens up a new different tab. You have to like close it quick, or else you're gonna get like all kinds of almost naked waifus in your screen. And now I know. Oh shoot, that's insane though. The Enigma of Amigara Fault, Junji Ito. The Enigma. What up, Weevil? I in streaming now too, but I'm gonna lurk. Wait, you're streaming right now? Ain't no way you're streaming. Are we gonna get streamception? Oh shoot! Everybody, go drop a follow to Weevil. He is playing some Dark Souls 1. Hell freaking yeah. Yes, Dark Souls 1, Gwyn. Hell yeah. Getting the run back. Yeah, they're heroes. They are heroes. I've heard like the people are getting they're shitting on Crunchyroll a lot for having like a pretty mediocre library, or like, yeah, just a library of animes. Dang, what is their like punishment though? 12.8 and 8.8 Jesus, I can't even speak. 12.85 million in illegal advertising revenue between 2020 and April 2026. Wow. Appreciate the lurk. Appreciate the lurk, Weevil. Hey Zenki, the new season of Silo is available. Oh shoot. I've been wanting to watch Silo. For the last couple of days I watched like some movies. Last night I watched 65, which is like a dino movie with Adam Driver. He is I don't know, I saw like dinos. I was looking for like some good dino movies. And I would say this one is decent. It's not like super great. It was a fun watch, like a fun one-time watch. And I watched what other movie did I watch? Obsession. But the new season of Silo, yeah, that series looked very good. Crunchyroll also started as a pirating site. Really? And now they're acting like they're the official way, or the only freaking company that you can watch official, legally anime series. Get out of here. But dang. Rip. RIP to these freaking heroes. They are in Vietnam as well, I think. Yeah. I don't know what the punishments are in Vietnam, but I'm pretty sure they're probably worse than over here in the EU, I think. Also, we are screwed. Well, we kind of are screwed because the EU has like they implemented this like €3 tax from orders under like 150 euros for like import orders. Is mainly to like combat against smaller shipments with AliExpress, Temu, what else, like Shein I think is another one. We have now this custom charge rule in the EU. For basically anything outside the EU, you have to pay €3 like import cost at the on top of the price of the product, which is like so. I mean, I guess it's a good thing to kind of like combat the insane amount of like smaller shipments or like small orders that people place. But at the same time, and I think the reason for it was kind of to make a fair competition between like companies within the EU needing to price their products way higher than, for example, like the products from China. But the problem that I have with this one, I think I think the idea is pretty good. Although the problem with that is you have a lot of there's like this drop shipping problem over here in, I guess, the whole EU, where a lot of people just buy masses of like cheap, well, basically items from Temu and AliExpress and whatnot in bulk, and they like sell it for, they put like an insane markup on their price. It's like 4 times the initial price, and it's basically like this, you pay for the same stuff as like the products from Temu or AliExpress or Shein. And it's like, dang, why would I pay like 4 times the price if I can get it for cheap at Temu? So that's what this rule is kind of for. It's kind of, I'm not really a fan of it. I order sometimes from Temu, like, you know, there's like dumb little things that you want to get. And for that it was like pretty handy, you know. But this just this kind of ruins it because it can like stack up real quick the price for it. Okay, hold on, let me read your chat. In a world of gross greedy corporates scum, these dudes and these pirate websites carry. How else am I supposed to watch an anime for 12 years ago? That's so true. That is so true. I've seen the statement or the quote shown around, especially with the PlayStation announcement of if, what is it called? If buying isn't owning, I don't know if I'm saying this correctly. If buying isn't owning, then piracy or pirating is not stealing. And I think that is that one is like really, that really fits in nowadays, like, I guess, economy and with all the corporate greed that you're mentioning. But yeah, the enigma of Amigaru's fault. Hold on, Junji Ito. The enigma of Amigara's fault. I wanna. Are they only in manga style, or does the Junji Ito series all have a movie or an anime? I know Uzumaki, I think, has an anime. I also started a torrent site. It's called Zenki Official Waifu Gooner. Nah, that's only for Lethal though. What up, Lethal? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Valentine, I've never. Why did I read your name out loud? Tell. I've never built those cheap products from those sites. You built or you bought? You mean? Oh, bought. I've bought a few products from Temu, not a lot though. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't order frequently from Temu, but like pretty like simple things from Temu. You know, those handy, small, like cheap things. You don't notice a quality difference in those things. That's better. That's better. We need more competition within Europe and not be dominated by China. I mean, I would like agree with you on that. The only problem is a lot of freaking companies or dropshippers in the EU sell the same China junk, as they call it, for 4 times the market price, which is kind of it's kind of lame. So yeah, I would agree with you on that. If only the companies in the Netherlands, or in Europe, would like actually buy or make like quality products or like their own products. But a lot of it is like from Temu and Shein and AliExpress as well. If you have a look at like Amazon, or we have in the Netherlands, we have bol.com, which is like the Amazon of like the Netherlands. If you don't want to know how many products are from China on that with an insane price. Yeah, also never buy things from these guys too. These dropshippers can get a bullet. Yeah, the dropshippers are the worst. Temu Shield. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Like the things that I have bought from Temu are actually like quite handy. Can't lie. You will own nothing and you will like it. That is so true. That is so true. You will own nothing, guys. I've seen like PlayStation changing their policies of like if you haven't like been active in your accounts for over 3 years, they may like literally remove your account from existing. They are able to like delete your account or may be able to delete your account. PlayStation has been going on an insane downfall ever since they announced that physical fiasco. Only some of Junji Ito's work is animated. Yeah, I've only seen Uzumaki for a bit. I was like, the first time I saw it, I was like, why the hell is this like black and white? I was kind of confused, but yeah. Lethal the Gooner. Gooner of the year. Doing good. How's you? Are we doing the daily Zenki news broadcast now? I like it. I mean, we're just kind of yapping. I thought we were gonna play some games, but as y'all know me, I like to yap about all things. I like to freaking speak out my freaking anger against Sony, PlayStation, although we've done that 2 streams ago. Yes, the 101 Zenki news channel. Zenki gonna turn into a commentator soon? Nah, I won't be fit for that. I still have that solo leveling teaser, by the way. Can I watch it though? I don't. It's so risky to watch like anything anime, movie, and series related. Bro, I watched a 1 minute clip of Pawn Stars, like the TV show. I love that freaking TV show. And I already got like a freaking warning. How long was it again? It should be fine. Okay, all right, send it. Send it, please. We'll watch it. But if the stream goes down on YouTube, well, I guess Cat doesn't even like notice that because he's on Twitch. I only got some Bokken or wooden katanas from Temu. Yeah, like Temu and AliExpress are like is like pretty fun or like good for like those small like you know those like junk items that you don't really like care about or doesn't hold like high value. Daily news with Zenki, gaming, waifus, and tech. Yes, sir. No politics at all over here. I'm all in for the waifus. Of course you are. Of course you are. Why don't y'all go ahead and show what you were playing? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna expose this guy. No, actually, I won't. I won't. I'm gonna save you. But if I go to your channel and look at the past live streams, will I get to see a major thick freaking Eve from Stellar Blade? Okay, let me watch this peak. Probably 128. Wait. I may have found a solution. Wow, that sounded weird. I may have found a solution how to bypass this. We're gonna watch it on 1.5 times the speed. Don't they also do that with like the shorts? Maybe it ruins the immersion or the cinematic, but fuck it. When is it gonna come out? I have to see this in movies. Wait, this isn't gonna... I'm gonna go to this movie unless I'm getting freaking scammed as I did with Demon Slayer. Bro, I got scammed, so I hate it when freaking animes do it with movies. When I went to the Infinity Castle movie, it turned out they, for one, they freaking put the last couple of episodes of the previous season in it. And then they only did like the, what is it? Like the first 1 or 2 episodes of the following up season. I felt so betrayed. I felt so freaking scammed. After that, I never went to an anime movie again. Although this was like one of the few ones. I hate it when they do that. I hate when they turn a movie into a freaking where they include like the first 2 episodes of the next season, and that's supposed to be like the new footage or the new part. I sometimes talk about politics only when crazy things happen, though. I mean, yeah, what is considered Nah, I don't ever talk about like politics. Really, it's more like gaming news. Sometimes like streaming culture thing. And yeah, mostly about like other random things. You can show the chubby Eve. I'm alright with the free promo. Alright, since we freaking showed Weevil as well, let me just go ahead to this guy's freaking YouTube page. Wait, am I not subscribed to you? I think I am, or not. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, I got exposed. My bad, Lethal. I'm gonna drop a. Wait, am I not subscribed to you? What? I feel bad. Okay. Let me just go ahead and You're so foul, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Look at this guy, Lethal. Yo, you are. How many did you pay for for this mod? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not turning into, because I know freaking Valentine is drooling already. But nah, that mod is wild. I can't. Like it's hard to ignore if a world war happens. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If like anything super like major happens, if it's like all over the news and stuff, I might talk about it. But yeah. Anything else? I mean, we've been yapping for the whole stream. Do y'all have like any videos that we should watch? Anything else? I liked Infinity Castle. It was decent. Yeah, Infinity Castle was pretty good. But I just hate, bro, when I saw like the whole like freaking previous season shown in the movie and then a tiny bit of the new season, I was so bummed. I was so bummed. I got it from Patreon. I did a $10 membership. Bro, bought the whole subscription for it. Nah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about one little thing before. There was this like Steam developer that had a 2-hour game, and he's been asking to Valve to change the policy, which is kind of funny because apparently this dev put out a game on Steam and it's like, it said it was like estimated to take around 4 hours to complete, but people like, or players were able to beat it in 2 hours. Also, let me put on some background music. But yeah, most players beat it in like 2 hours. And if you know anything about Steam, Steam has a 2-hour playtime or hour, I don't know if it's playtime or whatnot, but like 2-hour refund policy. And a lot of people, I think it's still kind of scummy, or like kind of it's kind of a dick move to do. But a lot of people were like refunding it or something within the 2-hour like window because they completed it so quick. What do y'all think about it? Like, was it would y'all like say it's like because I saw a lot of comments of people like saying, well, it's your fault for not making the game any longer and whatnot. But like at the same time, if you like, they were leaving like positive reviews as well on the game. So like it's kind of like you leave a positive, you like the game, you enjoyed the game, and then you're gonna refund it because, well, it took you I don't know, you're like you were done with the game under like 2 hours. I still think if you want to show support or you really like enjoyed the game, you know, it's kind of a dick move to refund it. It's a $3 game, by the way. Oh my god, that's even worse. That's even worse. Also, who messaged me on Discord? Oh, never mind. I don't know. It's I think it's kind of it's not the dev's fault. Like maybe you could argue you should have made the game like longer. But yeah, I don't know. I won't blame it on the dev though. Damn! You were talking about Eve, didn't you? I'm surprised you haven't played that game yet. You're talking about the previous Demon Slayer movie, not the Infinity Castle movie. Wait a second. Am I confused with a movie? Oh, wait, hold on. You are, I think, right, because was it the trading arc or the what is it called? Like the Demon Slayer Corporation arc? Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. Which one did I went to? 2000 to the Swordsmith Village, to the Hashira training. I think the one that I watched was this one. Yeah, it was the first Demon Slayer film. It was the first Demon Slayer film. This one and two. Wait, no. Huh? Oh yeah, 2D Swords. I am so confused now. Which one did I watch? Oh wait, I watched the Mugen Train. That one was good. That one was really good. But I think I meant... I'm so confused now. I don't know. It was like one of these three, I think. One of these three, but like, yeah, it was like, it made me kind of upset. I felt kind of scammed. The Infinity Castle movie, yeah, that was the newest one. That one was really good. I really liked that movie. Streaming cat based, thick Eve. These guys be drooling. The Infinity Castle movie was completely new content. You watched the recap movie and complained that it was just content from the previous season. Yeah, but the problem is I didn't read. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. We don't read. So I found out later after watching the movie that it was supposed to be a recap. If I would have known that, I probably would have not seen it in theaters. Probably. Yeah, that was my fault. Also, a new freaking Avatar movie is coming out. I know it's already been leaked and stuff, but I'm gonna watch this. Don't mess with us JJK fans, we don't read. Oh, you guys don't read as well. We got something in common, I see. Okay, anyways, does anybody have a video that we should watch? Like, we've already been yapping for 1 hour and 80 minutes. We might as well... Why is this in Spanish, I think? Okay. Oh shoot, the first ever YouTube video. Me at the zoo. The first ever YouTube video.
Alright, so here we are, one of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
Yup. And so history was made, guys. 21 years ago, 2005. Back when the world was a better place than whatever shithole we're living in right now. Except me, so many JJK fans are LARPers or zero brain cell. Yup. Especially like the newer generation. I mean, can't you blame them? They grew up with JJK. As we, or at least I'm speaking for myself, grew up with the likes of Naruto, Dragon Ball, definitely Dragon Ball. Okay, what is this? Karma's a bitch, Phil. This looks so much fun. Oh my god! Bro, what a menace! That guy went full speed. Oh my god. Are you just allowed to do that? What is this thing called? This is called like, I know what the Dutch term is. Isn't this called like... Rodeling? Is it called sledding? I guess sledding in a way. Dang. Oh, now I see. Oh, he bumped them earlier. Yeah, that's karma for you, you little shit. Oh my god. Diesel Patch's latest fit if you want some dumb streamer shit. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to watch some freaking I don't know. I kind of have a hatred against like if it's like IRL streams, I kind of have a hatred towards that. There's a new JoJo Steel Ball Run trailer. Bro hits me with all these trailers of animes. He wants me to get freaking striked. Oh no, it's Netflix. No. We watched like some Netflix stuff. Netflix is like on the edge with those things. Oh shoot, wait. Reckless Ben. He uploaded a freaking new video. Oh, hold on. I think I wanna I think I saved a video. Yeah. I saved a video of this channel called Nick Crowley. We might watch this. The internet's deadliest video. Netflix. Does anybody still like, just out of curiosity? I don't know if I should watch that from Netflix. They I think it was the last time as well. We watched some like weird. Oh no, that was actually Amazon Prime. They hit me with a suspend. They suspended the whole stream. I do want to watch JoJo still. Does anybody still watch Netflix or like use Netflix? Okay, the internet deadliest video. This channel, by the way, is super underrated. It's made by Nick Crowley. How about a video about Pope, since we talked about that? Sure, if you send me a funny one or a cool one, sure.
It appeared totally innocent. In a small
Also,
room.
I should probably change, since we're yapping the whole stream away, I should probably change it real quick. Hold on. In the meantime, y'all can watch my my face for a bit. But yeah. Beans! What up, Runic? What up? What up, bro? How are you today? And watching some YouTube vids. We're gonna be turning the stream into a yap stream. Holy yappings. Okay, let me just open this in a new... Okay, window. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna first watch my video that I have saved. It looks like a cool video. And then we'll watch yours. Let me change the title real quick. I only watch Paramount, and that's for UFC mostly. But I did love the new Dexter season. Ah, dang. A new Dexter season. I am so lacking when it comes to like popular like IRL TV shows. I need to catch up. Animated shows, I rarely ever watch IRL shows. Yeah, true. Anime freaking comic shows and whatnot. They are so much fun. I saw The Boys and that's about it. That's it though? Wow. I watched like From recently, and I've been into the movies kind of lately. Oh god, did I just click it away? No. I think I'm gonna copy your format and do news first then gameplay. My friend XenoXP does the same thing actually. Yeah, it's always good to kind of like get into like the I don't know how to like really explain it, but it's like a pretty good way to, I would say, like break the ice in a way. You know, get a bit of like a chit chat in with the chat. You know, getting caught up with the news depending on which day of the week you're streaming and how much has happened over the past like couple of days or weekend and whatnot. And then, well, if you're not a big yapper like me or likes to talk about like literally everything except politics most of the time, a gaming stream turns into a full-blown yapping, watching YouTube video stream. And I just enjoy watching like videos with the chat.
Somewhere in the coast.
I wish we could have like watched movies together, but wow, that sounds kind of gay. Not that there's anything wrong with gays, but with gay people. But like, you get what I mean. Hopefully. Okay. But I would love to watch like shows with chat, you know. But oh well. If we would have been on Twitch though, only, We might do like exclusive Twitch like streams. I'm gonna lock them behind a subscription based like platform, so that if y'all wanna watch like anime with me, big pause. What the hell? Why am I sounding so freaking sus all of a sudden? But y'all guys have to pay a subscription based or like my Patreon and stuff, and I will like open up a secret like Twitch channel, you know. Getting some revenue in? Nah. I will never do that. I will never block content behind a paywall.
In a small room somewhere in the Kohistan region of Pakistan.
Oh my god. I still have the speed at 1.5. What the hell? I really don't like the last season they made Kimiko a super sweary mess. Her and the ex-Israeli soldier get lots of time for zero reason. The show's writing make absolutely zero sense, and I'm really not invested in, oh, superhero is actually fucked up anymore. The last season, they fumbled it so hard. They fumbled it so freaking hard with the boys. The way they turned Homelander, which he already kind of like fell off during like season, I would say, end of season 3, season 4. In season 5, he just went from got turned into a jobber. An actual goober. A freaking donut.
It appeared totally innocent.
Okay. Let me just quickly read all of your chats up to date and then we'll watch the video. Or else we're never gonna start this. I'll watch a movie with you, Netflix and chill. Joking. I know you're not joking, bro. Sorry, I was in Navy. We get a little gay. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a little gay. No, you always sounded like that. You're just only noticing it now. Dang, bro. I got flamed. I got roasted. Runic.
Pakistan, 4 women
Thought you had my back.
On the floor, each clapping their hands and singing a traditional Kohistani song.
Okay, last time, guys. I would block content behind a paywall. Exclusive content. You're talking about feed content? We get the lethal Gooner feed pics. I don't know what content I put behind the paywall. Maybe just picking for the next game or stuff. To be honest, I hate just putting things behind paywalls, monthly based subscription or anything. I know there's like, once you like build a stable fan base, there's always going to be like, you know, people that want to support you no matter what, which I think is very like generous. I still feel like at the end of the day, I always feel like it's kind of I'm kind of like scamming my viewers or my watchers, which I don't want to. Unless y'all want to see my feed pics, you know. Only feed, that's what I'm saying. Only feed. Happy feed. Wombo combo.
Dancing beside them, and another
okay, let me stop
recording
yapping.
the moment on a grainy video taken on his old cell phone.
Okay. Filled with a Nokia.
The impromptu after party of a wedding that the women and men had separately attended earlier that day, an event that transpired sometime in May 2010. Shortly after this recording ended, the group dispersed, and each person returned to their respective homes, where the celebration eventually became a distant memory, their lives continuing on as if it had never even happened. At least for a time.
Missing. They all went missing.
Approximately 2 years later, the whereabouts and safety of every individual shown in this video would be called into question, following a disturbing admission from a Kohistani local. An admission that began a multi-long-year search for answers to a conspiracy that traced back to the very moment this recording began. A moment that may have ultimately sealed the fate of 9 individuals in what has since become known
9 individuals,
as the 2012 Kohistan video incident.
The 2012 Kohistan. The internet's deadliest video. I don't mind early access exclusive streams or certain videos being for paid members only, as long as most are free. That's true though, that's true. Maybe make it like optional. Or
I'd be willing to bet.
Or put like, I've seen also content creators putting like videos early on their Patreon. So if people want to watch it like have like an early access, and then later on it will get
have a massive to-do list that only seems to be
it will get released on the YouTube
and for
channel.
a while, one thing that was constantly on mine.
We're not gonna watch the ad. Afzal's story. So this is about 9 individual women missing.
On June
from the
4th,
moment that
2012,
recording was
a press
made.
conference was held in the city of Abbottabad, Pakistan. The speaker, a man named Afzal Kohistani, made the long trek from his home in Kohistan, high in the mountains, to spread the word of a horrific incident that had occurred in the previous days. And he didn't just have a story to tell, but he also had a video to share. With him was that grainy cell phone recording taken 2 years earlier, showing the group of 4 women and 2 men dancing after a local wedding ceremony. And while the footage itself was far from alarming, it was the context that Afzal gave it that would eventually capture the world's attention. As according to the man, each of the women shown within this video had suffered a terrible fate, and it was all due to the existence of the footage itself. For years, the video had been lost on one of the men's phones, buried in a sea of other media, and destined to be seen only by his eyes.
Another thing people do is put reactions, content on Patreon, since it won't be copyrighted. That's smart. That is really smart.
By most of the world. As in all honesty, the video itself
From gaming to true crime, bro, I love these videos. We've watched them before on each channel.
It went completely viral.
These videos are always getting me hooked.
Until practically the entire region had seen it, with it becoming a point of discussion for most. As for locals of that area, this video was far from normal. In fact, for many, it actually depicted evidence of a crime. Kohistan is a region bound by its traditions. For centuries, they've tried to preserve their culture and way of life. So much so that any breaches of said traditions are taken so seriously that they're viewed as legal matters. And in this footage, the women could be seen breaking several of them.
What?
For starters, women in Kohistan are not allowed to congregate with men from outside of their families. Doing so is blatantly illegal. And in this video, the women and men have no relation. On top of that, they're also from different villages.
Both parties belong to a different village.
But perhaps the biggest crime committed in this clip.
What the hell? You can't be with other people from a different village?
Was that the women were clapping and singing in the presence of these men,
in the presence of
despite the area having strict rules against dancing with members
what
of
are
the opposite
rules?
sex.
The Kohistan law.
When this footage was passed around, it was actually viewed as evidence
Maybe they
of
were
crimes
forced to
committed
do it
against Kohistan
by
tradition,
these men.
and it was taken very seriously. Now, despite being part of Pakistan and falling under
They got
its
captured by the
laws,
government.
Kohistan is unique in the sense that geographically, it's next to impossible to effectively govern.
Eventually you'll become Asman Zanki, never. He has a lot of controversial takes.
And enforcing the
I know
laws
that. I don't dislike the guy.
As the area
I don't watch him
practically
either.
lives in its own isolation. Instead, the region is composed of largely self-governing villages who have their own sets of rules that they play by. And when a crime is alleged, they'll hold something called a jirga, which is essentially a tribal council comprised of village elders who determine if the party or parties are guilty and what their punishment should be.
Okay.
And oftentimes, these punishments will be most harsh when the crimes committed go against their tradition. And this video allegedly did just that. And so, soon after its release, a jirga was held, and discussions about what should be done to these women began.
But the jirga, is that like a courtroom?
So far was one that wouldn't have been
a courtroom meeting?
Many, as this had just become protocol for villages like Kohistan. But what was shocking was the punishment that these women allegedly received. According to Afzal, once the footage was made public, all 4 of the women shown within the video, along with one other girl who wasn't pictured but had allegedly helped coordinate this gathering, had been rounded up and thrown inside a small room about the size of a closet that served as a makeshift prison. And inside, each day was misery. Every morning, the door would be opened and each woman would be doused with boiling water, causing their skin to bubble and blister. At night, the door would open again, and this time, the women would be covered in burning hot embers and coal from the day's fire. They were tortured in unimaginable ways, until finally, on May 30th, 2012, when at 2 in the morning, the jirga gave the final verdict that all of the women should be executed. The door opened one final time that morning at 2 a.m., and one by one, the women were woken up.
So just for being with unrelated men, dancing with men from like other villages and stuff, you committed a crime.
This was an appalling claim by Afzal. If true, what they did to these women was not only outrageously extreme considering the crime, but also very illegal, as jirgas didn't have the right to sentence someone to death. And because of this, those watching the press conference were left horrified. Honor killings aren't necessarily a new thing in Pakistan.
Around 1,000 women are killed in the name of honor?
This level of sadism was
every year,
and all for a blatantly harmless gathering. And yet Afzal claimed that not only had no one in Kohistan opposed the Jirga's shocking decision, but
Yeah,
even
but
the
Asmongold
family
talks
members
about
of these
politics
women
and gaming.
supported it. And they
I only talk
supported
about
it so
gaming.
much so that
At
they
least
were
I
the
tried
ones who
to.
carried out the
I went to
torture
go
and
take a shit and you're still on
killings.
this?
Their
That was a
fathers,
fast
uncles, brothers, all
dump you
partook
took.
in scalding them with water, burning them with embers, and cutting their throats. And no one tried to stop it. Except for Afzal. He had caught wind of the girls' torture while it was happening, and actively tried to intervene by alerting Kohistani journalists. Though when this failed and they went through with the executions, he left the region to alert the government of Pakistan and the rest of the world to the atrocity that had happened in Kohistan. But for Afzal, this wasn't just about avenging the deaths of these girls, as he had another very important reason for speaking out. As shown in this footage, were Afzal's two brothers, whose involvement, he claimed, had also led to them receiving death sentences, with both brothers going into hiding in order to avoid being killed.
I went. My opinion on Asman is that his political talks are 50-50. His gaming, I don't really care about.
This press conference was essentially
Yeah.
Afzal's way of trying to save his brothers, as he knew that they could be found and killed at any
That's what I was getting at. Was
spurring
Zenki
Afzal
would
to
talk
act,
about more culture,
even at
war,
the risk of his own safety,
political stuff.
as locals had caught wind of his
But I'm
previous
just
attempts to
messing around.
speak
I think
with
Asmongold's
journalists,
worst take
and in
I've heard so
response,
far
that
was
same
his
Jirga that
gaze
had
are clear.
sentenced
I'm
these women to
secure.
death had sent an angry mob of 40
Yep.
to 50 men to
For those of you who
Afzal's
don't know, we got a
home in order
certified
to silence
Terror
him,
Obscure hater.
likely not wanting news
over
of their
here.
illegal sentencing to leave the region. And after giving the speech, Afzal knew
I tried to
that
keep
group was
my
only
talks
going
about
to
politics
become
a
more
limit
angry.
or limit them as much
Based
as
on
possible.
Afzal's testimony,
I
the
don't know.
existence of this video had caused the torture and deaths of 5 women, dead at the hands of a radical Jirga and the victim's own family, who were now coming after Afzal and his 2 brothers. As if this footage had just been kept on that man's phone, no one would have even known that this meeting had ever took place.
Why didn't he
and
delete
therefore
it?
none of this would be happening. It's an
Right
almost
away.
fantastical story, which
As
begs
if
the
he
question,
wanted to, it to
was
get
any
like
of it actually true?
In Pakistan's Kohistan,
What the hell? That's a creepy ass image.
and dancing with men at a wedding party were killed.
Thank God I'm not the only one that thinks so. It's a Dark Souls style Honkai game. Have you guys tried it though, without making like an opinion? Hey, I'm not like, you know, putting you on the spot, but have you guys tried it though? You know, sometimes you dislike a game for how much people are glazing it, but when you actually like play it, you're like, dang,
Afzal's story
the
immediately
rumors
made
were
the
actually
front
true.
page news in Pakistan. But
That's
it
basically
wasn't
what I
without
got
its
with
controversy.
Hollow Knight.
At the end of the day, a story is
It's
all
a Dark
it
Souls
was.
style
He had no
Honkai game.
semblance of proof to back up his claims.
Isn't
In
Honkai
fact,
the
Afzal himself
Gunner
never actually
freaking
witnessed the
waifu
crimes that
gacha
he
game?
spoke of. He had
Terror
simply
Obscure
been
ain't
told
that
about
though.
them by others who had, leaving the public perception to his story mixed. Within hours of his press conference, Maulana Javeed, the leader of the Jirga that Afzal was trying to expose, came forward to publicly disavow the allegations, saying that Afzal had made up this entire story in an attempt to get political asylum to the United States for both him and his brothers, and that the women in this video were completely fine, living their lives as normal in Kohistan. Both sides made their claims, but both sides offered no evidence, turning the story into a confusing case of he said, they said. Luckily though, the government of Pakistan had the perfect idea to get to the bottom of it, and so they reached out to Maulana Javeed and told him that if the girls were alive like he claimed, then he must bring them to the courtroom in Abbottabad.
But they
as
didn't
proof.
execute them
It
yet,
was a great
right?
idea, in theory, but ultimately the Jirga hit back on this, claiming that it would be dishonorable for these women to appear in court, as women in Kohistan aren't even meant to leave their homes under most circumstances.
What?
Let alone travel
Bro.
that far and be shown in a public
I'm gonna be
forum.
honest, this sounds really rough living there as a woman in Kohistan, if they still have those strict rules for women. I mean, the rules are like more strict overall in like the Middle East, I believe.
Kohistan is one of the most socially conservative areas on the planet. It is a deeply patriarchal society, with women having severe restrictions on all aspects of their lives, especially when it comes to social and
I'd pay $80 to not play it. Dang. You guys are some haters. I wouldn't mind it as much if people didn't glaze it so much or pretend it's a flawless masterpiece. They can't take any criticism of it. Base Scream can't wait. The Gunner game? I haven't played it. I don't really want to with all the fake news marketing going on. Sensfall Interactive is not an indie studio. I mean, they're not anymore an indie studio, right? Or, I don't know, how many people worked on, well, I guess 33 people or something like that. Also, what kind of indie studio has a publisher, outsources their animation, and receives government funding? Oh, dang, I don't know. That's a good one. Are you like even considered a indie studio still? Did they have that from the beginning though, when they started the development of Clair Obscur? I'm back. The celebration is so big I won't even go to class because nobody's going. Dang! Hey, big W. All the streets are blocked, basically.
Engagement, making this the perfect out for the jerk.
Who scored the winning goal?
The government came up with a different
Who scored the
solution.
winning goal?
If the women couldn't travel to the courtroom, then they would travel to them. And so they quickly got together a group of investigators and sent them up into the mountains to meet the girls there themselves and hopefully confirm that they were.
That was a
in fact
crazy
still
match
alive.
still. Yeah, I can imagine in Argentina the streets are going wild now, especially in.
On June 6th,
I almost doxed you.
a helicopter carrying this newly formed investigative team landed in the village of Gadar, where the women resided. Though they quickly realized that something was wrong. The village was practically deserted.
Okay.
And when they
Deserted?
asked one of the few remaining
Everybody
locals
is
where
gone. They all
everyone
fled.
was, they were told that most villagers had left the area due to the seasonal weather, including the women they were looking for, who lived spread out and even higher into
That
the
kind of
mountains.
sus.
And to find just 2 of them would require a grueling 4-hour hike. It was certainly suspicious.
All companies are indie until they get rich
nevertheless,
enough.
The team proceeded on that long
You have the
walk
choice to continue
until
indie or
they happened
change. That's
upon
fair
the
though.
first
That's fair
woman,
enough.
Amina. The woman before them appeared to have the same facial features, and was even wearing the same exact outfit that Amina wore in the video. On top of this, the other locals they spoke with would go on to confirm that she was the Amina they were looking for. Though proving this for certain was impossible, as the only information the investigators had
Also receives funding from a larger company, has a movie deal in place before release, has a bunch of ex-Ubisoft devs that are nepo maybe millionaires. Dang. 10 million budget too, that's probably not including marketing as well. Ooh, that's, I don't know.
to go off of.
That also is a good, like, point. Like, were they even considered an indie game or in indie studio from the beginning with all these, like, experienced developers and stuff? Enzo Fernandez, oh dang. Oh, with 90 plus, in the 19 plus 3 minutes extra
was her
time.
name and screenshots.
I lost
from
my
this
voice with the
recording,
goals.
and so all they could do was document their
Dang.
findings.
If that
and
would be
go
the
on to meet
Netherlands,
the
I
next
would
girl.
too. Unfortunately, we are out.
Shaheen's story is
If you were to
different
hear
from
me
the
right now,
others.
I'm another
She was
person.
never actually shown in the footage. Rather, she was Amina's sister.
Sounding like me
who
when
also
when I
claimed
was
helped
playing
facilitate
Alien
the
Isolation.
illegal gathering that
I lost my
fateful
whole
night,
voice
and was
during
therefore
that
killed
playthrough.
alongside the others for her involvement. With the most disturbing part being the fact that she was just 12 years old. But that was Afzal's story. And here, standing before the investigators, was a girl who appeared to be the same age, claiming to be
Oh?
Shaheen, as
Amina?
did her parents and all the other villagers they spoke with. Though given that her face never even appeared in the video, it was also impossible to verify this. After meeting Shaheen, the group was informed that the remaining women lived even further away. And reaching
Also,
them
if
before
anybody has a
sundown
video
wouldn't be
that we should
possible,
watch on
forcing
stream,
the team to return to
preferably
Abbottabad,
not
having only met
super
two
long,
of the
like
girls.
what
But so
I
far, the
watched,
findings were extremely promising.
under 20 minutes or so. Go ahead and send the link.
Less than 2 weeks later, on June 16th, the team would once again visit Kohistan, this time armed with cameras to document their findings. There, they would meet 2 more of the women.
Yes, the
Serene
new
John
Reckless Band video is
and
coming
Begum
out.
John.
I've seen that. Or I've
Much
seen like a
the
new
first
video
2
he
women,
uploaded.
Serene John seemed to be a match, with her family and neighbors attesting to her identity, though it was noted that she was incredibly nervous and refused to speak unless her parents allowed her to, which was true also for Begum John, whose meeting was actually captured on camera.
The story is still pretty confusing. I don't fully get it yet.
It was evident how nervous she was.
Like, there's, like,
she could hardly even force a smile
multiple
and didn't
stories
speak a
or
single word. But despite this, everyone reassured the investigators that this was Begum John, and given how isolated the lives of Kohistani women are, perhaps her nerves were understandable. This left only the 5th alleged victim, Baziga, though she was nowhere to be seen that day, as she had supposedly fallen ill and was unable to come down from her home, which was even more remote than the team had gone thus far. But for the investigators...
Okay. You know what? This might be a too long of a video. I might, let me just go ahead and see what's Cat sent me. One damn. I'm vaping out of my room and watching both on my PC and phone now. Sounds perfectly in sync, like surround sound with Senki. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
This video is sponsored.
I don't vape, but I'm sure that must be a good time. Okay, what is this? The Scandalous... How long is this? 7 minutes. Okay, that's a good length. Okay, you know what? That wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These guys aren't indie. It's fake news, bro. Plus, it's French. Oh my god. Back again with the French hate.
By Skillshare.
Okay, so Scandalous Popes of the Middle Age. What the hell did you send me? Okay, let's watch it. Today's episode, Scandalous Popes.
Hey kids, time to alienate 23.9% of the United States from my potential audience, because today, we're talking popes. Now don't get me wrong, the modern papacy is a great thing. Just a genuinely virtuous man being elected to govern and set an example for Christians everywhere, that's awesome. But back in the day, not so.
Oh god.
See, in the Middle Ages, the church
I feel
was
like
one
this
of the
video is gonna
greatest
be
powers in the
so
Western world, having massive influence over monarchs and
unhinged
laymen
in a
alike.
way.
And as we know, with great power comes great tomfoolery. Here's some of the less wholesome popes
This
that
guy is
history
gonna
has to
take a
offer. Pope Stephen VI assumed
We're
the
gonna take the
pontificate
shit
in
out
May
of
of 896,
the
during a
Pope
time of great
system.
instability for the papacy, where rulers and families of all different shapes and sizes were vying for influence over the Catholic Church. As such, successive popes from this period often had different ideas about how things should be run. Stephen, for example, didn't much care for Pope Formosus, the guy before last. Why? It's complicated.
What?
Even
The guy
if I could
before
wrap
our
my
last?
head around all this, it'd probably be boring as hell. So just take it on good faith that Steve had a lot of beef with Formosus. So much beef, or as we call
Steve
it,
had
papal
beef.
bull, that Stephen couldn't even be happy that the dude was already dead. So he had the 8-month-old corpse of Formosus dug up, dressed up in pope clothes,
No
sat down on a
way.
throne, and literally put on trial, with a deacon appointed to give all his responses
Ah,
for him.
so he
you
became the
thought
new
you
pope.
could get away from the law with that little dying stunt of yours. Well, tell me, Mr. Thrombosis, did you violate
Mr.
canon law,
Thrombosis?
commit perjury, and pretend to be a bishop when you weren't? Yes, pasta fazool, I am a fool. I've heard all I need to hear. This court finds you guilty, and everything you did as pope, we legally declare to be fake and dumb and stupid and dumb. Now throw
Oh
him in
my
the
God.
river. What? The river? Can he do that? See the hat? That means I'm Pope. P-O-O-P Pope. You better 3-point that bitch into the briny deep right quick, or I'm gonna raise hell. Metaphorically. So they throw him in the river. This whole thing caused an uproar among Formosus supporters, and after Formosus's corpse was allegedly seen performing miracles at the riverbank, Stephen ended up being overthrown, imprisoned, and executed by strangulation. The body, now slimy and disgusting, was fished out of the Tiber and reinterred in St. Peter's Basilica, where it rests to this day. Next, we'll talk about John the 12th. This guy already looks like one of my characters. Why don't we just, yeah, there we go. This guy ascended to the throne when he was just 18 years old, which is insane. If I
18?
was
Wow.
elected world's biggest hat wearer at that age, you better believe things would get real unpapal real quick. I'm talking gambling,
Okay, this
hookers,
might be a
sex-
dumb question. But like what is the purpose of a pope? Like what is he like responsible? I know he's like considered a important figure, but what exactly does a pope do or like has the power of or is
fires
responsible
and
for?
Toast into the devil. And wouldn't you know it, these are all things John the 12th did. It said that he took the sacred palace and literally
Also, do
made
you have
it
a
into
video
a
of the
whorehouse. Matter of fact, while researching the
recommendation,
guy, I stumbled
Valentine?
across this list of sexually active popes. This is a real Wikipedia article. Take a hike, toilet paper orientation. Daddy's got a new favorite. John is featured prominently on this list, of course. He had a thing for widows for some reason. Personally, I'm not big on weepy old hags. I'm more of a carefree young hag type of guy, but to each their own. He also banged his niece a bunch, which not the most virtuous act, but you know, Middle Ages and bloodline, fucking whatever. His playboy lifestyle eventually caught up to him though, leading to the Synod
I mean,
of
he's
Rome, where
18.
everyone
Could you
got
blame
together
him?
to talk about what a piece of shit he is so they could kick him off the throne. Besides all the deviancy, there was a lot of
Can
things
you
they
even
had
be
problems
kicked as a
with.
pope
For one, someone
once
once
you've reached
offered
the
John
highest
some money
status?
to ordain a 10-year-old as a bishop, and he was just like, alright, I would have done it for free, honestly. Look how big those robes are on him. That's hilarious. He also had a deacon ordained in a horse stable, just like, oh, for fuck's sake, alright, let's get this over with. Shouldn't we be doing this in like at church? Listen, bucko, if it's good enough for Jesus to be born in, it's good enough for you to have your little cardinal party.
Oh my
Sir,
God.
not cardinal, he's just a deacon. Not if you keep running your mouth, you aren't. He also liked going on hunting trips now and then, generally considered to be something popes don't do. Although my suspicion is that they were just tired of cleaning his big stupid camo hat every time.
Not the hat.
Probably his worst act, though, was putting on
Not
a
the
helmet,
Pope hat.
followed closely in second by the
In
time one of
military
his
camp.
subdeacons got on his nerves. So he literally cut off his dick and murdered him.
What?
So between all this and some conflicts with Otto I
No
of
way.
the Holy Roman Empire, John was uncanonically ousted in 963. Except as soon as Otto left Rome, nobody was there to pressure him off physically anymore. So John was like, lol, just kidding, rounded up all his groupies, kicked the new pope off the throne, and continued his role like nothing
can just
happened
do
by
that?
early 964.
I mean,
But
I
just
guess
a few months
by
later,
force,
fate
maybe.
caught up with John, and he died the way he lived. Committing adultery. Now let's be real. We all
Wow.
have our little guilty pleasures in life. Some people like a nice bag of Cheetos.
Cheetos?
Others like
Oh,
scented candles.
Bro, Cheetos are so good, but they stink. Is that just me? Or like Cheetos, they are like, especially like the cheese ones, they're so good, but they stink, bro. They stink like freaking dirty old socks. Is that just me or... Pope is basically the one elected to lead Christianity. Since most of all everything was controlled by Christian things, the Pope was uber powerful. Oh, so like Christianity as a whole. But fuck them all, there's a rumor that they have a hammer to tap the Pope's head if he falls asleep or is dead. Wait, what? Is it real? That's just a tradition? Dang. That's you? Wait, is that me? Don't tell me like nobody else has this problem with Cheetos. The cheese ones. Is it this one? Wait. I'm actually not the like the crunchy or the flaming hot. Just the regular, like the thick cheese ones. Okay, well maybe that's me. I think they stink.
Or poorly drawn educational
They actually used the hammer to destroy the king's ring, which signs a document. Sorry, not King Pope. Oh, the Pope's ring. Oh.
videos. Alexander VI like watching horses fuck.
What the frick?
According to Vatican chronicler Johann Burckhardt,
Is that
he
true?
would specifically
Ah,
arrange for his
that's
stallions
disgusting.
to be introduced to mares in heat outside his palace.
I've heard
and he'd
some sometimes like some weird stuff like about like the I don't know if it was like the last Pope or something else.
stand up on his balcony to watch him violently mate, which just tickled him pink for some fucking reason, and he'd laugh uproariously during the entire spectacle. He also once threw a party in the palace called the Banquet of Chestnuts, also referred to as the Joust of Whores. Wait a minute. Horse jousting.
Joust of Whores.
Horses banging. Was dyslexia a thing back then? Nah, but during the banquet, Alexander had 50 of Rome's finest raggedy harlots line up and strip down for him and his guests,
Ain't no
which, by
way.
the way, included 2 of his children, which, by the way, he
What?
had many children, but at this point hardly a concern. Guests
Oh,
began
hell
throwing
no.
chestnuts at the ladies, who got down on their hands and knees and scrambled frantically, like the cook at Denny's when I held him at gunpoint, trying to collect as many as they could. After this went on for a while, Alexander was like, alright kiddos, game time. Whoever can bang the most broads before the night's over wins Rome's finest silks, and the only condition is that anybody who makes a joke about
There
nutting
ain't no
on
way.
someone's chest gets disqualified. It's too easy. This is all according to that one Johann guy, mind you. Some secondary
Chestnut.
sources differ pretty significantly
Oh my
on the
God.
more lurid details of all this, so do take it with a grain of salt. But at the same time, this guy was the official record taker for the ceremonies he was involved with, so it seems equally likely to me that the other guys just wanted to save a bit of face, but who knows. In the end, primary sources are usually the most reputable source of information. After all, what better way to learn about stuff than from people who have direct experience in the subject? That's why you need to try Skillshare. Skillshare is an online preview very important twisting. It's just for access to the
Sorry, is that it?
25,000 skull you watching. Brain
Wow.
today. Anyway, that's all for today.
What
Till
a video. What a video, Kat. I heard it from Mike Burnfire and Zach Hazard. I wasn't sure if it was a rumor they heard or so. Well, apparently it's true, according to Kat. What up, Jacob? How you doing, bro? Welcome in, welcome in. Yup, old posts were crazy. I'm pretty sure things like behind the scenes that we don't see or don't hear of, you know, might be going a bit crazy as well. But hey, that's just what I maybe assume. Anyways, let me just go ahead and I think Valentine had a video as well. Video timeless of the future from sheep. Only watch the first 5 minutes, otherwise it's gonna be boring. You have a link by any chance? Time lapse of a of the future from sheep. I don't know what you exactly mean by that, but which one do you mean, Valentine? Time-lapse of the time-lapse of a sheep? Sheep time-lapse? No clue. In the meantime, we'll wait. And if anybody has a new video, y'all can send it. Good, but I'm sick. I lie on my bed. I use a phone. How you doing? Oh, is your PC still not fixed yet? Is your PC still not fixed yet? I got a vid for you. As long as it's not thick Eve that we have to look at or anything Gunnar related, then I'm good. Or we can watch it. But yeah, the Pope hammer is mainly used to destroy the signet ring. They have more modern ways of rescutation nowadays. The Pope's ring. Why do they destroy it exactly? With the hammer? Why is a Pope's signet ring smashed after? Oh, it happens after his death. After his death. Can't they like pass it down? Or is it like I don't know. Handcrafted. Oh dang, it looks like a fancy hammer as well. Look at this thing. It only happens after his death. Let's see. Now you had the one timeless of the future sheep, the first one. Timeless of the future. Oh! Bro, I thought you meant a freaking video about a sheep. But it was the account name. I was like, what the? I was looking for something like a sheep. Okay, let me see. You only have to watch the first 5 minutes, you said. After that, it gets boring. Timeless of the future, a journey to the end of time. Okay, we're gonna watch the... up until here then. This is... I feel this is such a Valentine video. Good, but I'm sick. I lie on my bed. I use a phone. How you doing? I'm doing great, Jacob. Thank you for asking. But yeah, the Pope hammer. I've already read one. First one, I got a vid for you. World's most epic handshake. Oh god. World's... Let me just go ahead and type that in. World's most epic handshake. It's gonna be a handshake that is like, what, 5 hours long or something? Oh my god. Is that... What is his name again, the actor? He plays in Star Wars as well. No thick Eve, unfortunately, but I wouldn't say no to it. It's because the Pope ring is made specifically for the particular Pope. So if it existed, it was passed down, yeah. Stolen documents under the Pope's name could be faked. Right now I drink water. Oh, I remember this video. It's pretty good. Which one? You're talking about the, this one? Okay, we'll watch it for a bit. Yeah, drink some water, Jacob. It's healthy. Especially with all the home delivery that you do every day. Like eating freaking McDonald's. A little bit of water. A little bit of water. Let's take a... Dang, I was too slow to read. We will travel to time exponentially. The vision of the future will surely evolve as we probe for more clues, but one thing is clear. Gooners are real. Oh.
The Holocene has ended.
Anthropocene era.
What we do now, and in the next few years, will profoundly affect the next few...
Read the text, thank you on screen, I'm sorry. I'm too busy yapping.
The only conditions modern humans have ever known so far...
I wonder what Earth will look like in 1,000 years.
Nothing stays the same on this planet. Everything changes. The Earth is going into one of these jumps, and you don't know what is going to be on the other side of those jumps.
If anybody could send me an update once we're in like 3026, I don't know, like DM me or something, I'd appreciate it.
Things move on this planet.
I'll make sure to read it when I have time.
Everything is
Laying down in my grave. Jesus. We are quite far. So this is what's gonna happen. We basically have a new freaking extinction thing going on, but then with humans. How do they know? Is this like just speculation? Oh my god, we see fissures, earthquakes. What the frick is that? Mars moon becomes a ring. Saturn's rings vanish. Antarctica melts. So that happens in 60 billion or million years. In 70 million years or something, Antarctica will melt. Major asteroid impact. New supercontinent. Oh dang, a new continent? Hell yeah.
As it begins
Sun increases
fuel,
luminosity.
the sun
Photosynthesis
won't
begins to
fade
cease.
away to nothing.
All plant life dies.
Its core
Oceans
will
evaporate.
collapse, and the extra heat this generates will cause its outer
Yeah,
layers to
by that
expand.
time, if there are still any humans left, it's time to pack it up. You gotta go to a different planet. All life dies. Sun expands. Sun becomes a red giant. Earth destroyed by the dying sun.
The sun is now dead. Its remains slowly cooling in the freezing temperatures of deep space.
In 40 billion years.
The fate of the sun
To be fair,
is the same as
I
for
expected
all
that to happen
stars.
way earlier with the
One
sun.
day, they
By
must
getting
all eventually
too
die,
hot.
and the cosmos will be plunged into eternal night.
Everything will just stop existing.
Stars eventually will run out of fuel. The temperature of the universe drops.
Stars have fuel?
The stars
What do they use?
in the night sky.
What kind of gas do they use?
And there'll be no more new stars created. And so that the universe will end not with a bang, but with a whimper.
A whimper, a tiny glinstering.
And
It's
not in fire,
slowly fades away.
but in ice.
The last red dwarf stars die. With the death of the last sun, the age of starlight comes to an end. The universe becomes a cosmic boneyard strewn with remnants of dead stars. Degenerate era! The era of the degenerates is upon us, guys! In 4,000 trillion years.
With no
Dang.
fuel left to burn, a white dwarf's faint glow comes
So
from
that's the
last
sun.
residual heat
It looks like the moon
from its
now.
extinguished furnace.
So instead of heat, it produces cold?
Looking at it from where the Earth is now, it would only generate the same amount of light as the full moon on a clear night.
I just found a video how many... Oh wait, hold on. How McDonald's made me sick, my stomach hurts, and I have to throw up. I went to doctors, they told me I ate too much junk food. Well, could have expected that, Jacob. God damn. I just found a video how many coughing babies would beat an atomic bomb. What? Y'all coming up with the most random videos, and I freaking love it. How many coughing babies would beat an atomic bomb? Right, let me open this
Hey,
real quick.
Bozo.
How far are we into this? 5 minutes. Okay, we'll watch for a bit further. If you want to see what Earth will look like in 1,000 years, look at world's most epic handshake. Alright, we'll watch it after this.
Dark and empty void, littered with dead stars.
Space isn't actually cold, it's just that there's nothing to really heat you. Interesting. Mostly hydrogen. Oh, that's what fuels these stars. They use hydrogen to create helium to carbonate energy called fusion. What? They're going like Gogeta? Or Vegito style? Thanks for the recommendation to Zenki, by the way, Valentine. Wait, what? Thanks for the recommendation to Zenki. Oh, this video you mean? I was like, what? Okay, so new colliding neutron stars puncture the darkness with ultra-bright supernova. In heavier stars, it will turn into oxygen, eventually iron, and then it stops the process. No more energy gain from iron and beyond. What if, like how there's a Big Bang, the Big Bang spreading matter, starting from the source of the Big Bang, there's the death of matter. Like a wave of light that lasts an infinite time, infinite space. The world beyond Earth is indeed a very interesting place. What the hell is that? Looks like some dark matter. Cosmic type of stuff. Stars are basically just massive nuclear reactors. Dang, they look so innocent though, from far away. No, Jacob again with the fast food, bro. Bro ate so much junk food he needed to see the doctor.
The final fate of those last stars, white dwarfs that have become so cold they
Zawaruno!
barely emit any more heat or light.
Oh my god.
Black dwarfs are dark, dense, decaying balls of degenerate matter.
Well, nuclear reaction is splitting nucleus, not combining them, but close enough. They're basically humongous nuclear reactors. Dang.
Are so severely
And they look so tiny.
That black dwarfs are
Massive. You know what else is massive?
Than our sun.
My ego.
Stars take so long to reach this point. We believe there are.
Oh my god, this is.
Black dwarfs.
Isn't this from Berserk? We've seen this, the Black Moon. Stars become black. Why are they called black dwarfs? I probably have missed it already. Okay, the video is quite long though. Well, I need to watch the world's most epic handshake. Oh god. What is this?
Dylan!
You got freaking Arnold.
You son of a bitch!
Wait, this is... This is so dumb.
What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
They're glittering as well. Wait, is this from the same movie or did they just like edited the clips in? And they probably just edited those in, right? Yeah.
Had enough? Take it easy on yourself, bitch.
It's a different movie. I have no idea where you're from. This is so good. I love those videos. Where is this music from, by the way? The music sounds so familiar. I feel like it's a Nintendo game or something.
Okay. But did know when to quit, huh? Damn good to see you, Dutch. What is this fucking hybrid?
Street Fighter. Oh my god, yes. Street Fighter.
That little job you pulled.
Okay, one more time.
You
One more time.
son
The
of
beginning
a
is so
bitch.
funny. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, good video. Surface temperature, stars do both fusion and fission. Depends on the timeline of their life. Oh, I thought Valentine had had a typo with fission, but fission is an actual thing. Surface temperature of 6,000 degrees is called innocent. Yes, thank you. I mean, don't they look cute? Don't they look cute? In real life, look at these stars. An IRL star. Look at these. Is this a star? Wait. What? How do they... How... Can... Is my whole life a freaking lie? They don't have this shape? Oh my god. My whole freaking childhood has been a lie. Black dwarfs are cooled down stars that don't generate energy anymore, hence no light, just cold, heavy, dark objects. Oh shoot. So the ones that do like produce the energy are the ones that are also glinstering up, I guess. It's a 4 days ago I tried McDonald's. I tried different burgers and it was gross, and fries are so cold. Only good thing about McDonald's are just fish burgers, but even that made me sick. If the fish burgers made you sick, yeah, that you are sick, Jacob. So now what? You gotta take a break from gaming. You gotta take a break from home delivery food. You are down in the gutter, my boy. The comments are great as well. Hold on. This is the reason why the internet was created. This is why Chuck Norris never shakes hands. He just waves when two admins enter the server. The handshake that ended. Oh my God. 10 years later, this is still a must be. My girlfriend accidentally saw this and now she's the man in this relationship. Rest in peace. Oh, Carl Reddis. Yeah, he's the black actor, right? He died in 2024. Wow. I remember him from, yeah, he played in Rocky. And from Star Wars. I remember him from Star Wars. This is the music and fighting music, I believe. Can I send the link? Yeah, sure, Runic. Sure. Everybody can send a link of a video. I gotta go home. You gents, take it easy. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy, Lito. Appreciate you for stopping by and dropping that amazing freaking video. The reason why they're that shape, you know, is because that's why they saw. Is because that's what they saw them in the sky as, pointed dots of light. 5 points just became the most common is all. So it's just like it's basically just a made up form of the stars. That's crazy. So they're actually like round bulbs or like round objects. Okay.
Little boy.
How many coffin babies would
versus
be? Wait, is this the right one? Okay, yeah.
Little boy. In many internet subcultures, the comparison between a coffin
He died?
baby
Yeah, apparently.
and a
I
nuclear bomb
freaking
is
didn't know.
often used to express the unfairness of a matchup.
Rip to Carl Weathers though.
On one side, we've got the overwhelming strength of the most powerful device conceived by man.
Babies.
And on the other, we've got the most feeble of creatures, further debuffed by sickness. It's obvious to anyone that a nuclear bomb is so much stronger than a coughing baby. But what I want to know
is if you have a lot of babies.
How many coughing babies?
How does it work
to defeat a nuclear bomb?
I don't get it.
Before we begin,
Coughing babies?
I want to put out the disclaimer that I am by no means an expert on nuclear weapons or physics. I was a baby at one point, so I do have some knowledge on the matter, but it's been a couple of years since I practiced.
I guess
so
we all have some
I'm
knowledge
a
on this
little out of
subject then.
touch. I will get things wrong. My numbers may be off, or I might make a statement that turns out to be false. So, if we have any nuclear bombs or coughing babies in the chat, please point out my mistakes in the comments. Onto the video. Our answer is 10,256,410,257.
You hear this, guys? We gotta produce.
1.
Just in case.
Before we move on to calculations, how can one actually defeat a nuclear bomb? If the goal is just to survive the explosion, then all we need is one baby placed at sufficient distance. If the goal is just to match its destructive capability, then all we need is just one baby moving at sufficient velocity. If we were allowed to use any baby in fiction, then I would just pick the child of Alara or those time babies from regular show. What I'm saying is, in order to come up with a definitive answer, we really have to nail down the starting conditions and win state of this thought experiment. So, let's do just that. I am of the belief that a meaningful win can only be achieved when you fight your opponent at their best.
After finding out what McDonald's food was made of, I was disgusted. Now I will never eat. Never? Are you sure about that, Jacob? Are you really sure about that? They aren't perfectly round, but yeah. Most spears are the most optimal forms of matter in dense gravity. If the spin is strong enough, though, it can be stretched as at the equator. Oh, dang. Yeah, spears. The most optimal forms of matter in dense gravity. So that's why the moon is a spear formed. The sun is spear formed. What else is like spear formed?
Is the
YouTube doesn't let me send link. You're shadow banned, bro.
explosion.
You are shadow banned. Search McDonald's exposed. You won't eat here ever again and watch it. They will explain all stuff about the food. Do I want to? I like McDonald's still, Jacob.
The meager power of babies.
At times, though.
Non-fictional
I don't like it all the time.
human babies starting at rest with no additional energy put into the system.
They even introduced a new burger
I've come
at
up
McDonald's,
with
and
two
it looks pretty
scenarios.
fire. The
baby
teriyaki
barrier
burger.
and the baby array. The first, more depressing option is to smother the energy of its
hell no.
explosion with sheer mass and volume. Sort of like
Sheer
how
baby
an
mass.
underground test could contain an atomic blast by burying the bomb deep enough. Because of the demonetization risk, how many blocks of ballistics gel would it take to create a barrier so thick that a person standing behind them would
barrier of
remain
babies.
unharmed? Well, the answer would depend on the size and type of bomb and how durable we think a block of ballistics gel would be. Nuclear bombs can be differentiated by the method in which they produce a big boom. First, there is fission, where a large atom like uranium or plutonium is broken apart and, like a rubber band snapping under tension, releases a ton of energy all at once. Then, there's fusion, the reaction that powers our sun. Here, small atoms are combined under insane heat and pressure, releasing lots of energy as they lock into place. Generally, a smaller explosion is used to kickstart the process, just like how we use a lighter to start a firework, or how the firing pin strikes a primer to fire a bullet. To achieve the extreme conditions that nukes demand, we're gonna need something drastic to get the ball rolling. For gun types like Little Boy, a conventional explosive is used to smash one glob of radioactive material into another. For implosion types like Fat Man, a series of shaped charges compresses a fuel core from all sides.
Yeah, bro, I will never eat McDonald's food
hydrogen
ever
bombs
again. It
like
made
the
me sick, and
Tsar
burgers are
Bomba,
gross,
I
and fries
kid
are
you
always
not,
cold.
a
Only fish
smaller
burger is
nuclear
good.
bomb is used.
I've had cold fries from the McDonald's as well.
As you can probably guess, I described
so
the three bombs
disgusting.
in this order on purpose. I went from the weakest design to the strongest, or the least efficient to the most efficient. See, a problem with nukes is that their power source blows itself apart as soon as things get going. Even though its fuel is being squeezed under immense forces and pressures, the amount of energy produced by a single nuclear reaction is so astronomical that only a fraction of the material is spent before the explosion.
Nuclear bombs are kind of crazy.
Something
The fact that they still exist,
only takes milliseconds.
and you know,
As
certain
such,
countries
the
have them
effectiveness of a bomb
ready
can be largely
to.
attributed to the percentage of
dispose?
fuel that is spent before it
Hey,
blows itself apart.
all I'm saying is,
We
I've
can
played Modern
always
Warfare.
add more and more
I
material
know the impact
to
of a
achieve
nuclear
bigger
bomb.
blast, but because of the differences in fuel efficiency, the approach
played
we
Call of
take
Duty.
will be the main
I've seen this
influence
before.
on total baby expenditure. For example, Little Boy had 64 kilograms of fuel and was beaten out by Fat Man, which had only 6.2.
Dang.
I couldn't find any official measurements for the Tsar Bomba, but
Look like
by
Oreo
comparing
cookies,
it to
but
smaller
then a thick
hydrogen
version.
bombs, we can
Extra
guess that
creamy.
it had 25
Pause.
times more fuel while making an explosion 3,500
Jeez.
times more powerful.
What?
Little side point here, I may be comparing apples to oranges
Is he using
as
blender?
these weights are the weights of different materials.
Okay, how long is this?
Little Boy used
I need to get to the
uranium,
meat of things.
Fat Man used plutonium, and hydrogen. One type of bomb just uses more volatile fuel. I may be wrong in saying this, but I don't think this is the case. If Little Boy used plutonium, it would have prematurely
Little
fired
Boy.
due to the material's sensitivity. If Little Boy had ham in it, it would have been much closer to a British carbonara, and if Little Boy used the same fuel as the Tsar Bomba, it probably wouldn't have the starting energy to explode in the first place. Point is, the approach necessitates the fuel choice, and thus is still the biggest influence on the bomb's destructive capabilities. Okay, that's a lot of explanations.
A lot of
very
explanation.
Cool
I need to get to the meat of things. It's because spheres allow for things to equally be affected by the gravity of the entirety of the shape. From the center, everything is equal. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. It only works on really big things though. Smaller things sometimes don't have enough mass to generate enough gravity. So the sphere, everything needs to be a sphere shape, guys. Everything around us. Reminds me of a video where a something that looked like a mayo dropped from some guy's McDonald's burger, but then it started moving, and when he opened the burger, he found a bunch of tapeworms. Ugh! Crawling around in it. Hell no!
So we should probably
And on Fable, I can only eat a Vega grill
stretch
burger
out
because
some
normal grill
kinks in
burger
your
is made of
25
beef,
to
and I can't eat beef.
34-year-old
Okay.
male body. Blink a couple times.
Vega grill
maybe
burger
watch
though.
a mid-roll ad. Okay, you back? How much energy does it take to obliterate a 10-kilogram block of ballistics gel? Sorry, I want to get paid for this. The average baby weighs 9 to 10 kilos at 12 months old.
Okay.
Any older and they cease to be babies, as this is around the time when they start to walk unsteadily or toddle, hence the term toddler. Because it's a good approximation of animal tissue, ballistics gelatin will be our stand-in for this
Ballistic gelatins.
hypothetical. To find out the exact number of blocks we need,
Tapeworms?
all we need
Ew,
to do
gross.
is divide the total energy by the
Tapeworms
amount
are
of energy
freaking
each
gross.
block can take. For the total energy, the Tsar Bomba released approximately 240 petajoules. That is a
Petajoules?
240 with 15 zeros
Wow.
behind it.
15!
That's a mind-boggling amount. So much so that it's hard to visualize just
All I'm saying, guys, is nuclear bombs. I've been there. I've been there. Real quick. I have been here, guys. You technically generate gravity. Problem is you just aren't heavy enough to crush yourself into a ball. I want to crawl myself into a ball. This scene though, damn, such a cool mission. Okay, anyways, back to the video, or else Jacob is gonna
how much energy that actually is.
Journey.
But it's not enough to stop me from trying though. To put it into perspective, this is enough energy to
here's
power
Enki.
a
If you want
large
cheaper
country
games,
for an
25 best
hour.
games you can get for
Converted
under
to
a
fuel,
$20.
it can perform the moon
Oh, yeah.
landing over 4,000 times. If Mike Tyson
Also,
in
which
his
video did
prime
you
wanted
wanted
you
to
with the
send, Runic?
strongest punch every second, you would have to sit there for almost 5 million years.
What?
Far from a localized event, when the bomb exploded, it was a worldwide
Look at how
incident
big the
that
radius
made
is.
entire continents tremble.
You can blow
For
up
the amount of energy each block can take, we can
couple
conveniently
of countries
use the
with that.
recipe of ballistics gel. General consensus for a nicely calibrated block would be a 10% mix. That is, 1 part powder to 9 parts water. Meaning, for our 10 kilogram example, that would be about 9 liters of liquid. The energy needed to heat and vaporize this amount from room temperature is around
Why can't people tell you
23
watch
megajoules.
to watch a
I
video
don't know
and
how
not me?
much energy it would take
Easy
to
now,
obliterate the
Jacob.
powder, so I'll be excluding
I didn't
that
skip
from
over
the
your video. You
calculation.
wanted to watch the McDonald's
Doing the
thing.
division, we get a baseline estimate of 10,256,410,257.
We'll watch that after this. I'm gonna do it in order.
To make this amount of blocks,
Kurzgesagt has
we
a
would
good
need
nuke
the
video
water
if you
of
haven't seen
tens
it.
of thousands of Olympic swimming pools.
Okay, yeah, this takes a bit too long. Not hating on the video though. This is a good video, definitely. But for the stream, for stream's sakes, and don't want like videos to drag on for too long, I want to have like concise, quick videos. Unless they're something that I have some knowledge out of. Okay. I'll open this one just in case, and then we'll watch the one from Jacob. Okay, what did you say again? Search McDonald's exposed. You won't eat here ever again. And watch it till they will explain all stuff about the food. Is this gonna ruin my experience with McDonald's? I'm not sure. Okay, Max German.
A single clip has just...
Oh god. 3 months ago. Here we go. And I wanted to try the new freaking McDonald's burger though. They got the McDonald's teriyaki burger. I wanted to try that. I'm still gonna try it. The teriyaki chicken burger is a new one in the Netherlands. 100% Aussie chicken breast fillet coated in a delicious sweet and tangy teriyaki sauce. Topped with a shredded lettuce, creamy mayonnaise, and served on a soft bun.
Just become the most viral
Oh, I thought you was gonna skip me. Thank God, thanks.
corporate
Nah, you're
disaster
good,
in fast
you're
food
good.
history. This is the video
good,
that's been
Jacob.
seen by hundreds of millions of people of Chris Kapinski, the global CEO of McDonald's, trying his own product.
This time I will only eat Turkish food. I don't trust different food
You've
anymore.
heard about it. Here it is.
The big arch.
I love this product. It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch. Just so you know.
I've seen this one.
Here we go. First,
He didn't
holy
even
cow. God, that
ate
is a
it like
big
full.
burger.
He only
All
took like a
right,
bite.
Moment of truth.
What's in it?
That is so good. It's a delicious product.
He calls it a product. Not food, a product. He took the smallest bite anyone's ever seen. The camera then immediately cuts, so we never actually see him swallow.
never finished
then
that
he tells
burger.
us he'll finish the rest, quote, off camera. This has sent the internet into a frenzy. This Irish
Basically,
comedian's
if
breakdown
all
of it has
hold on.
over
Basically, if all humanity came together to try block one nuke, even a weak one, we need another 50% of our population to even be one. And then, just like, what did it mean with block? Just block with our bodies? Don't eat McDonald's, bro. It's not safe to eat it. Made me sick. Bro says it after ordering like freaking 500 euros worth of McDonald's.
Yeah, give me 2 burger product, please. This man does not eat McDonald's. He looks like he would try and read the ingredients on the back of a banana.
I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know.
He's making excuses as to why he's not going to eat the burger. I will allow the product to enter at a later date during my lunch. It's been tested on the Canadians. I'm not afraid of it.
even the biggest news channels in the world have dedicated full segments to it.
Also tonight in the business world, some business beef, you could call it. Business burger beef,
Business
if we're going to be
beef.
super
Good one.
alliterative about it. This is the head of McDonald's. Watch this.
That's a big bite for a big arch.
Okay, so maybe you see a McDonald's CEO
Did he
taking
say
a bite
that?
of a burger. Maybe you see the McDonald's CEO taking what you believe to be a tiny bite of a large burger.
He was not enjoying it,
Whatever,
let's be real.
It went viral. People have a lot of thoughts and a lot of hot takes on it.
Every rival chain on the planet has been lining up to take their shot.
Not bad, right?
Only one thing missing, a napkin.
Amazing, absolutely wonderful.
Wendy's. I want to try Wendy's. Never had Wendy's.
This is exactly the way a great hamburger
Look at that little
should be.
squirrel bites that he takes.
Minnie says, we're going to start test driving our cars 1 meter at a time. Aldi says, yes, Diva, give us nothing, with a little clap emoji.
This one video has been seen hundreds of millions of times, maybe even billions at this point. This may be the biggest self-owned in fast food history, but it gets worse. You know what the
Fuck no, man. The only food I
second
like
a
from McDonald's is the
scandal like
wraps.
this
The wraps are
breaks,
good.
They go back and
The
dig
wraps
up
are really
everything.
good.
Here is what they found. This is Chris eating a McDonald's chicken sandwich 2 years ago. Watch what he does the second he takes a bite. It goes straight to the napkin. No one can tell me he swallowed that burger. He also did something similar with the McCrispy strips taste test. He takes a bite and keeps talking.
If you
with the
order chicken from McDonald's, you're sick in the head, though. You are sick in the head.
sitting in the side of his cheek. Again, the camera cuts and he never swallows it on camera.
Only one thing missing.
He probably, as soon as the camera just, you know, shut off, he just immediately spit all of it out. Even CEO knows how bad McDonald's food is. He doesn't even eat it, bro. Dude ordered like thousands of euros worth of McDonald's, and finally he comes to his senses. That's what I'm saying. Good for you, bro. That shit is bad for you. It is. It is. I agree. But sometimes it is good. If you are just lazy and you just by coincidence drive alongside it or near a McDonald's, sometimes just for easiness and whatnot. Sometimes I get it. I only eat it a couple of times a year. The CEOs are rich that has personally made fancy as chef food. But still will never eat from McDonald's ever again. I'm done. It made me sick. I've tried the McDonald's chicken, but it's not bad, but it's not good either. Yeah. True.
Internet.
I mean, I will say, I don't know what the, like in the Netherlands, but like in general, what the places to get chicken aside from maybe like local restaurants. But I feel like KFC has also been like going downwards with their quality chicken.
Has found countless clips like this.
At least the one that I go to.
If the man who gets paid $20 million a year to sell this won't eat it on
$20
camera,
million.
what's actually going on? So
what are you
I
even
did some
talking
digging.
about?
Well, actually a lot of digging.
Jeez.
I went deep into the trenches and I looked at every single ingredient that are in McDonald's products. Sorry, I mean food. What I found was insane. Honestly, I don't know how
technically
most of these
illegal
ingredients
ingredients.
are illegal. Let's start with the most iconic meal in fast food.
The Big Mac,
fries, and milkshake. First up, we have the Big Mac. According to the McDonald's website, the Big Mac is made up of 7 components. The Big Mac bun, the 100% beef patty, shredded lettuce, Big Mac sauce, pasteurized processed American cheese, pickle slices, and onions.
American cheese?
That doesn't sound too bad, right? Well, there's a reason that I very carefully selected my words and called these components, not ingredients. That's because between these 7
It's a product after all, guys. It's not food, it's a product.
Now, I know my accent sounds a little bit funny to some of you. So, just to clarify, I said 80. So, let's take a good look at what they're actually putting in this. In the bun, there's an ingredient called folic acid. This is marketed as a B vitamin, something that is supposedly healthy. But folic acid is entirely synthetic. It doesn't exist anywhere in nature. What does exist in nature is folate. This is an essential nutrient. Your body takes folate and converts it into something called methylfolate, which is critical for brain function, mood regulation, and focus. So, why is folic acid a problem? An estimated 40 to 60% of people carry a mutation in a gene called MTHFR, the gene responsible for producing methylfolate. This means their body cannot physically convert folic acid into usable methylfolate. So their body thinks it's getting folate and never bothers to make the real form.
But it's not getting folate.
This results in a folate deficiency. This is why so many people report dramatic improvements in mood, focus.
Well, that's you. That's just what happened to you, Jacob. We're getting sick.
Anxiety levels when they.
I tried Macro Cat and it was disgusting. The worst burger what I ever ate in my life. I did not even eat it. I just all threw it in the garbage. Dang, wasting food over here in the big 2026. Some of this stuff is out of context, by the way, when it comes to chemicals. But it will be mostly accurate.
Simply remove folic acid from their diet. Many scientists speculate that a high percentage of mental health issues stem directly from.
I mean,
this
I'm sure
folate
it's not
deficiency.
healthy. It's
And if you
definitely
think
not
that's
healthy.
bad, wait till
It
you
is
hear
like
about this next ingredient.
maybe
in
like they
pickles.
kind
The
of
pickles
exaggerate
contain
in
a
the video,
preservative
or like
called
in general when they talk
potassium
about
sorbate.
McDonald's.
Now, when you hear
Wasn't
how
there a
this
guy that
ingredient works,
ate like
it
a Big
kinda
Mac
sounds
every
like
day
it's doing you a favor.
for how
But
many
it's
years?
certainly not. It's
And
there
he was
to
still
kill
healthy as
mold and
hell.
bacteria. The problem is it's not selective the way it does this.
Maybe he had a
2019 study
healthy
by
lifestyle
Hershey's
outside of
Over
eating
found
the
that the
McDonald's
gut
every day.
bacteria most vulnerable to food preservatives were specifically the ones with anti-inflammatory properties. The bacteria linked to chronic inflammation were found to be significantly more resistant. So this preservative is shifting the balance of your gut toward a more inflammatory state every time you consume it, which then can lead to digestive issues, a weakened immune system, and even changes in your mood and mental health. A 2010 study by Mamor also found potassium sorbate caused DNA strand breaks in human cells at every single concentration tested after just 1 hour
Potassium
of
sorbate.
exposure. The next ingredient is soybean oil, and this might be the
What?
worst of the lot.
No, not my soybean oil. I like freaking soy sauce and
This is
whatnot.
one of the main ingredients in the Big Mac sauce, and there's even some in the buns. Soybean oil is made by soaking crushed soybeans in a petrochemical solvent.
Soybeans
called
are good
hexane.
though.
The EPA
I love
classifies
freaking
hexane
soy
as
sauce.
a hazardous air pollutant. It's used in rubber cement.
I will never eat that garbage ever again. Bro, that filet of fish is gonna look you into the eyes and say, Jacob, why? Why, Jacob? Why won't you eat me again? Okay, please. I'm hoping nobody is on Twitch. Also, do remember this is every American McDonald's. That's true.
Shoe glue
They probably make
and
things
industrial degreasers.
10 times
And here's
unhealthy,
the
more
thing,
unhealthy.
Because the FDA classifies it as a processing aid, it never needs to appear on the label. You will never see hexane listed on any food product you buy. But the processing isn't even the worst part.
Any other videos, by the way?
Soybean oil is
If
over
anybody has
50%
extra videos,
linoleic acid, a polyunsaturated fat. Polyunsaturated fats are chemically unstable, which means they oxidize very easily when exposed to oxygen or heat. And when they oxidize, they produce toxic compounds called
and it's gonna be
aldehydes, specifically one
bad.
called 4-HNE. Aldehydes damage cell membranes, trigger chronic inflammation, and interfere with mitochondrial function. What this
I mean,
means
this is
in real
also
terms
probably if you take excessive amounts, like big amounts of like McDonald's.
is that your
Just
cell
one burger and stuff probably won't do any harm.
cells cannot produce energy
If
properly,
you eat it like
which slows
repeatedly,
down your
like
metabolism
Jacob
and
does,
leaves you feeling sluggish,
yeah, you're gonna
foggy,
get
and
sick.
drained. A 2020 study out of UC Riverside found soybean oil dysregulated roughly 100 genes in the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is a small but vital part of the brain that essentially acts as the body's control center. The genes soybean oil was found to dysregulate are the genes tied to appetite, metabolism, and even social behavior. So for the dudes watching this video, it may be that the reason you cannot talk to women is due to your Big Mac consumption.
Dang! Jacob! We found the reason, bro! No, I'm joking.
Okay, maybe that's a stretch. He wants people to
Okay.
take away. It's that they
Anyways. Let's see. What else do we watch? What else do we watch? Dang, bro. I hate to see the video, bro. To calm myself, I'm gonna buy a nice chicken burger at McDonald's later after the stream to kind of eat away the sadness that I have now. Nah, but I had to throw up 4 times today. It made me sick, bro. Hey, I guess that's what it does to you, eating McDonald's. Why American food is banned? Oh wait, we still need to watch quickly 25 games under $20. We can watch we can skim through this part. 25 best games you can get for under $20.
We're always talking.
Damn, McDonald's is shit. I'm gonna go eat some McDonald's. Exactly. I gotta eat my sadness away.
Way cheaper. It just involves either waiting till the publisher brings the price down.
Okay, we're gonna be live for around we'll do like max 30 minutes,
They go on
and then we'll
sale.
wrap it up.
Hi folks, it's Falcon. Join the 1%
And we're close to the 3-hour mark.
Club and get the Falcon show.
I love Game Ranks though. Game Ranks is a good
Getting there.
channel.
Today on Game Ranks,
Okay, hold on. Let me
25
open
of the
up this
best
link
games
from
you
Cat.
can get for under $20. Just a quick disclaimer before we
Ranking
get going.
every
All the
DreamWorks
deals
villain
on
by
this
their
list are
aura.
for PC
Hell yeah.
exclusively, unless
Okay,
specifically stated
I'll load this in.
otherwise. The best
Oops.
deals and discounts you're gonna get are on PC.
12 minutes. We'll see
And
how
with
much we
the
watch
state
from it.
of the consoles, I would say there's deals for $60. but
Dead Space
currently,
2023.
It's 90% off. It's $5.99 on Steam and the EA
I
store.
tried the
It's a
first
special
Dead Space
offer.
game.
I don't think it's going to last super long.
I should
and I would
pick
doubt
this game
it'll
back
be
up
this
though.
cheap again in the near future. I don't
Couldn't
know
really get
about
into
ever,
it.
but not $70 game on sale.
Doom
for
Dark
just a
Ages.
hair
I own this
over
game.
$20. Like,
I played the
it's so
first game
close that I
a
feel
bit.
like I have to mention
Haven't finished
it's
it yet.
$20.33 on Green Man Gaming, and it's gone.
Wait,
as
this
low
is still
as
expensive though.
$19.17 in the
I bought this
past.
game for like
All of
€7.
the other new Doom games are also a steal as well right now. Doom Eternal's normally $30. It's only $8.84. Doom 2016 is usually $20. It's on sale for $3.52. I mean, literally any of these games. These are all incredible. And number 23 is Final Fantasy VII
Ooh,
Rebirth, another
Final Fantasy.
$50 game that's seeing some crazy discounts this year. It's $19.99 on most major stores, including Steam.
I will eat Turkish food is more healthy than this shit and is 10 times better. It depends on what Turkish food though. I mean, yeah, it probably is healthier, but it's not healthy in general, depending on what you're gonna eat. Dinner and Turkish pizza are amazing. Lahmacun? You mean lahmacun? Oh, lahmacun. Lahmacun is good though. Turkish pizza. That's really good. Something from a Turkish kebab place than wait. I'd much rather eat something from a Turkish kebab place than any McDonald's place. Yeah, I would say so. A nice pita bread with some kebab in it. That is good. That is really good.
And number 21 is
McDonald's might have started as an American burger place diner, but they're just a mega corporate slop company now. They are so big. McDonald's right now, it's insane. So yeah. As with all companies that get way too big, they're turning into corporate greed. Corporate slop. Yeah, corporate slop is a good way, I guess.
So on multiple storefronts, you can get it right now for $14.99. Easily worth it to both of these.
Sell slop that kills people or sell good food. The McDonald's people would always choose slop. Yep. As long as it generates their money. Remember, guys, the big companies don't care about you as a consumer. They only care about making money. You can see that we can see that with Sony, what they're doing right now. Dude, no, I bought Cyberpunk for $100. Rip. I mean, I would say it's worth it if it was in the state that it is right now.
Easily worth the sales price though for one of the best remakes ever of one of the best games ever.
Resident Evil 4, I got this game ready to freaking go. As soon as we continue our like now we're just like, you know, doing yapping streams and whatnot. As soon as we're gonna go back to the gaming grind, I'll be playing some Resident Evil.
From the same online retailer though. This game generally goes on
I liked Hogwarts Legacy for what it was, but
which is still a steal. This is actually,
if you complete it once,
standard open world
it's not really like
any
much to do anymore.
It's
after that.
Definitely one of the better ones. I know there's Harry Potter.
McDonald's CEO is evil. He doesn't care if the food is not healthy. He do it only for the money. He did not even eat his own food. He was disgusted. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, every big company that you see, and I'm talking like companies that are worth millions, maybe billions of dollars, they don't care about you. They care about money, making as much money as they can.
Not even a year old. Came out last September. It's one of the strangest takes on a Souls-like out there, but it did not get the attention it deserves. And at this price, it is a frigging steal. And number 17 is Fallout 4. The base price is only $20. So
have y'all bought anything though on the Steam sale, which I think still runs until the 9th of July, which is 2 days?
Look, lowest all-time price was $4.23.
Fallout 76.
Lowest price is on Green Man Gaming.
Oh, Fallout 4.
And I just think that's
good game. I like Fallout 4.
Even if the story
apparently is like not even one of the
Vegas, it's a hell of a game.
Best like Fallout games, but I really liked it.
Red Dead Redemption 2, absolutely insane take recently on this game. A real gaming outlet had the gall to post 8 years later, it's time to admit Red Dead Redemption 2 is a terrible game. Look, I like the first one better, but that's nuts. Red Dead Redemption 2 is an achievement, and it's worth every dollar at $60. Still, you can get it for $13 right now on Green Man.
That's a good deal, I would say.
The game is sold for as low as $12.29.
Epic Games? Hell no.
It goes on sale for like 70, 80% off. Don't pay full price for this one, even though it's worth it. Like all of the details.
I don't want to talk about Sony. Those people are doing on purpose at this point. I freaking hate Sony right now. Honestly, with their decision to stop physical game production after 2028,
it's Batman Arkham Knight. Standard price for this game.
It's nah.
But it's
I'm thinking of buying the Batman Arkham games. They're always like super cheap, and I never really like
the lowest price I've ever seen it
pulled the trigger on them.
All three of the Rocksteady Arkham games.
Yeah, you can get the whole
baseline
trilogy for
$20.
pretty cheap.
They're all
And they're good games.
already pretty cheap at the $29.99.
I think I got a
price.
few
This one's
games.
at 14
Hearts of
bucks on
Iron
the
4 is
Ubisoft
80%
store,
off right now.
17 on
Hearts of
Steam,
Iron.
and it's actually gone way lower than that on Green Man Gaming. Currently isn't on sale there, but it's been down at $8.
Hearts of Iron
This
4.
game's got a long tail
What
of
is this?
support. It's got updates, DLC add-ons.
Ooh, it's an
a pretty good
RTS game,
It's a feast
right?
on
Or a
your
strategy
eyes
game?
If you've got a powerful enough
Yeah,
machine.
that ain't my
And
thing.
Again, it's
That ain't
kind
my
of like
thing.
Hogwarts Legacy. You don't necessarily have to be a fan of Harry Potter or Avatar in this case. It's a pretty good.
Sony will also delete your
somewhat
account if you don't
standard
play
open
PlayStation
world
for
game
3 years.
That I think is
Nah,
actually
they
a cut
won't.
above
They're
a
not gonna
lot of other
delete your
ones,
account, but
which
they
if
are
you know
able
me,
to delete
you know
your
I am
account
not an
at any
Avatar
will.
fan. I think this is a great
Which
game,
I think
though.
is so scummy.
And number 13 is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Rock bottom.
Hearts of Iron 4 is
It
the
currently
World War
selling
II game?
for $3.99.
The World War II game? I know, I've
Normally
heard about it
goes
before.
for $39.99, but on Steam and GOG, it's crazy
But it's like,
low.
I don't like the
mean, this
gameplay
is
of it.
the
I don't like the
standard
top-down.
for open world
Is it an
action.
RTS? Or like a strategy game in general?
But it's $2.99.
Hey, Metro Exodus. I'm excited to play this as well.
Is absolutely anything other than extremely worth that. It's the it qualifies
Okay, we got Max
automatically,
Payne
but
3.
Sales have dropped this one only
Final
$50,
Fantasy
but
16.
it regularly drops down to it's a bit of a divisive entry. Store exclusive may not be
Alan
on
Wake.
the storefront of your choice, but it's worth it. And
Yeah, this
you're
game is not on
stuck
Steam.
playing it through
It's
the
quite
Epic Store.
unfortunate.
You could just have to play it through the launcher, which is still kind of annoying. But a lot of games also have a launcher anyways. So this was people on
Map
a game
Max, I
that was
already
not
own this
getting
game.
A lot of love at the time. It is normally $60. It's on sale for $15.95 on Game Billet.
That's super anti-consumer behavior if you ask me. Yeah, it is. What they're doing right now, they're on a generational downfall. I feel like Sony.
It's easily over
They have been getting their post that they made about the physical games.
Red Faction Guerrilla
They
Remastered.
got like
One of the
so
dumbest
many like
remaster names
hate.
ever, but
They got like
this
so many
is
hate for
one of
that.
the all-time greats.
Red
Another
Faction.
perfect 7 game with a
Red Faction has
mechanic
some
that just
pretty
no
great
one has ever been able to replicate
destruction like
entirely.
physics.
The closest I've seen is the finals, but it's just a $70
It's a
game,
map
but
game?
Like most EA
Wait, a
games,
map game?
goes on
Is that what
sale
the genre
pretty
is
often.
called? I
The
thought it was a
lowest price
strategy
ever
game.
was $6.99,
Sort of.
and that is where it's at now. It does not have the best PC port, and therefore it is best to get this one cheap. The performance issues really don't sting as
What?
bad knowing you didn't pay retail for
It doesn't have the best like
and number
PC
4 is
port.
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. This game is
The Yakuza
$70
games.
standard. It is down at $15.95.
Bro, this
at
series
Games
gets
Billet,
praised so
Newegg, and
much.
Fanatical, but even on
I want to
Steam,
play
it's
this, the
quite
Yakuza
cheap.
games.
$17.49 there.
You got like
I
a
would
ton of
say
them.
for
I
the
always get confused
$2 more you're
what
paying, it's probably worth the convenience
what's
of
like
being
part of the
on Steam.
Yakuza
Huge
universe.
game, tons of goofy stuff to do, but excellent.
You got like lots of
Number
spin-offs, I
3
think.
is Days Gone. Normally sells for $40.
Oh my god, Days Gone. One of the most underrated in my opinion. One of the most underrated zombie apocalypse survival games.
It's on sale so
It's so
often,
good.
the actual price might
I
as well
really
be
like this game.
$15.
I hope they make a second one.
Currently, it's $13.94 on Games Billet.
Wait,
It's been
didn't they
cheaper.
announce
The
Days Gone
lowest
2?
all-time price tag for this one's $9.86. It's more than worth $15 though. And number 2 is
Especially the
Crosscode.
horse are
This
so much
one
fun
is normally
to
$20,
take out.
and even for the full price, it's worth
The frick
it.
is this?
However,
Crosscode?
it's $4.99 on Steam right now. You cannot go wrong with this. The developer Radical Fish is currently out in. Also, I am trying to avoid edition, which is standard.
Mass Effect
$60.
Legendary Edition.
It's on sale for 92% off at $4.79. That one is $60 normally.
Warhammer?
It's barely
Kingdom
misses
Come
the cutoff
Deliverance.
for being a normal $60
Some good
game,
games.
and
I think I already
it's genuinely
finalized my shopping cart though. That I'm gonna make. Alright. Sony like Risk, it's a country war sim where you fight on a map. Okay. I thought it would these games were like called RTS games or like strategy games and stuff. Okay, hold on. Play! What is this? Hello, internet? Sony's doing way worse than Nvidia right now. Sony's terrible. They took so many L's this
DreamWorks
year.
has lots of movies.
It's like Sony is doing it on purpose. I'm so confused. I mean, yeah, they were kind of on a fumble, but I feel like the announcement with the physical things stuff, That was the nail in the coffin, though. That was like the breaking point for a lot of people. Ranking every DreamWorks film by their aura. I haven't seen a DreamWorks movie in a while.
Has a lot of villains.
I haven't even watched them, like all of them.
Franchises. DreamWorks
From the sale, I got Limbo. Limbo, I've heard good things about. The Librarian Sorter game. A point and click called The Labyrinth of Time. Pico Park. Rainworld. I also got Rainworld on my Steam card and Samorus one. Looks like what is Pico Park? Pico Park. Why does that sound familiar? Pico Park. Pico Park. Pico Park 1, 2. You got a lot of Pico Parks. What the hell is this? It's a cooperative local online multiplayer action puzzle game for 2 to 8 players. Sony was always fumbling ever since they never released Bloodborne on PC. That's so true. That's actually so true.
Aura. I'm going to be ranking.
Or just never making a Bloodborne remastered. Like, can we at least have Bloodborne 60 FPS?
All 26.
The last good PlayStation console was PS3 because online was free and they got better games. And they got good features. PS4 is just bad. I thought the PS4 was pretty good.
These DreamWorks villains based
PS4
on
was
how
pretty
much
good.
aura that villain has. The 3 ranking criteria I'll be using for aura levels is first, how cool does a character look? Second is aura actions. This is how hard they will have to try during
that's
these fights. Characters
Kung
that
Fu
can be
Panda.
nonchalant in the face of death.
That was such a cool
automatically
movie.
get super aura points. Lastly, the bonus column for things like how epic their death is, how cool their name is, stuff
Penguins
like
of
that.
Madagascar.
The criteria out of the
How to
way,
Train a
let's
Dragon.
begin.
How to Train a Dragon is a fun movie.
If you don't remember who Guy is, he is a race car driver from the movie Turbo, and well, he loses
I haven't watched
race
it. The
to
newer
a
like
snail.
I'm not too familiar with the newer like the DreamWorks
This
movies.
guy had a full race car and lost to a notoriously slow animal.
Not that I don't think Turbo is like that new, but
stuff and whatnot, but that shouldn't matter. And to make matters worse, Guy tries to kill Turbo, and he can't even do that right. Guy is in more aura debt than the U.S. Treasury is in debt. Just pathetic.
Lord Farquaad.
Farquaad is basically
Yes,
the first
or Shrek.
Discord mod to exist. My homie is about
Lord
4'2" with
Farquaad.
no muscle, so I give him a 0 in the looks department. Plus his
Look
girl,
at this
which
guy.
gets stolen, is taller than him by like 1.5 feet. And for aura
Yeah, he has
actions,
no
he
aura.
has none.
He has no motion at all.
They caught my man lacking. Another villain in massive aura debt.
Oh, I've seen this guy's video with the Lord Farquaad haircut. Max Chudson. PS4 got bad features and I hate how you have to pay on online. Yeah, that was
and to sum it up as quickly
pretty bad.
as possible,
Over the hedge.
She is a Karen.
Dang, that's been such a long time since I
Yes,
watched that
she turns
movie.
psychotic towards the end of the movie.
I don't care if this thing's against the Geneva Conventions. I want it.
My kind of girl. But she turns into an obsessed
She's a
animal
freaking
killer
Karen.
because, well, this valid reason.
F
Let's not
tier.
forget these animals also drove a semi into her house. Gladys Sharp doesn't have any aura though, but at least she's not in massive debt like Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad. Prince Charming.
Kate, you promised you wouldn't hurt them.
Not here, Kitten Whiskers. Danny will
Is he
discuss
considered a villain?
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh wow. Wow. Nothing else he does or says matters after that.
Danny will discuss it later.
That's not even correct, because the only daddy around here is me. Has anyone actually watched Ants?
Wait.
I
When is he gonna do the ranking is, yep, I see.
sure haven't. And anyway, just look at the dude. No aura at all. My god. PS1 haggard looking ass ant. Absolute disgrace compared to the aura farmers at the top. It is.
The chef.
I didn't know they made my sister a villain. But she did low-key have some aura moments.
Your loyal chef will be right behind you.
What the hell is this movie?
Was it?
At the end of the day, though, she gets bested by some little glitter minions.
Oh,
and
it's from that
looks-wise,
movie. What is it
just
called?
Nah,
Trolls?
no aura
No.
at all. I love my boy Dave to death, but
Dave,
there's just no villain
the
in
Penguins of
history that can
Madagascar.
aura farm against these 4 penguins. His entire backstory is pretty much
Bro,
that
the
penguins
TV show
were
was so
more
much
loved
fun.
than him, and the penguins
Wasn't it
don't
always
even
on
remember him
Nickelodeon?
at all.
Go ahead, Dan. Continue. Individual known as Derek.
Or was it on Disney
Dave,
XD?
that's Dirk. Dave.
It was so
Dave.
good.
Ramirez. Dave.
I love the what is it called again? King Julian.
Dave is one of my favorite villains for
King
sure.
Julian was
but
so
the
fun.
aura is just not there.
Humpty Dumpty.
Do I need to explain? He is only this high because his death got him some points for fulfilling his destiny to crack. And man, I want to crack him too.
What do you mean by that?
Pause.
Forgot this movie existed. That is not good for aura points, and neither is this.
I invented running away.
Real tough guy. And then he cries when he loses his power.
Never seen this
literally
movie.
falls down and cries. So the only reason he is at 18 on this list is because his mustache looks like another villain we know.
Oh my god.
Let's just get this out of the way. Dream and Rumpelstiltskin look exactly the same. So the aura is already in the negatives. Or it would be if not for Dream's new rapping career. So for looks, it evens out to a solid 0. And for the aura actions, he made a witch dance. Actually, that was the Pied Piper doing that, but he gave the order, so we'll give it to him. But then he loses it all again after watching.
Why are there so many Shrek villains?
And then to top it all off, he is forced to hit an emote on him.
They got the Fortnite default dance. Thank God I closed my PlayStation account. Now it's permanently deleted and I sold my PlayStation and all my PS5 games. Hey, you should have kept your PlayStation 5 game. They may be worth something after 2028. Welcome back, Runic. How's it going? We are still, well, 2 hours later, almost 3 hours, yapping away.
Looks like a cool.
The wolf is gonna be high, a real good villain. Which wolf? Oh, from Shrek, you mean?
Galaxar delivers.
Bro, the tiger is gonna be high from Kung Fu Panda. I forgot his name.
An aura-full speech.
Just to recap, I come in peace, mean you no harm, and you all will die. Galaxar.
Oh man, Galaxar could be a great aura farmer.
Hey guys, look.
I've never watched this movie as well. What is it
Galaxar had a good run, but no one can.
Tai Lung, yes.
Farm
Tai Lung.
Bob.
Lung. Tai Lung. Tai Lung. Makunga?
Makunja is basically just a Walmart brand Scar from Lion King, but even more pathetic. But pathetic doesn't matter, because let's face it, this lion has some swag.
Someone? No one? Hey, you sir. I guess not.
It's not Tai Lung levels of swag or anything crazy.
Hey,
like that.
there he is.
Just some
Tai Lung
confident,
from Puss in
aura.
Boots.
He does suffer a defeat from a grandma though, but we all know that this grandma is built different, so I won't dock too many aura points for him. Nana is basically the Darth Vader against any lion. Too bad penguins are too strong for her.
Okay.
Continental breakfast.
That there basically sums up all the aura these two acquired.
DreamWorks
That's like literally all I could
has
find
made some
from them
banger
for aura.
movies,
They don't
though.
lose any, they don't gain any. It's just like the match with the beard. Pretty cool, I guess.
But I just
Yep.
I wasn't really interested in the newer
She had a
movies or the
concert
newer
in Shrek
releases.
2, and it was awesome,
The
man.
fairy grandmother. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's it. It's cool enough for number 12 though.
Titan.
Titan starts off as a nerdy dude who can't even bag a date. No aura. And then he gets powers and bang, magically auto aura. So much
What's
aura
that?
in
Mega
one
Mind?
clip, it makes
Isn't
me
he
wanna
called like
cry.
Mega Mind or
He
something?
ate that punch and then had the audacity to break the fourth wall to
Hey!
lift everyone up at
The
home.
stare.
Unfortunately,
That was kind of cold. By the way, we're watching ranking every DreamWorks villain by their aura. From Cat. PlayStation 5s are worth more than they sold for on launch. That's true though. The prices are freaking through the roof. What about you, Zenki? Is PS5 also your last console? If the PS6 doesn't have a disc like option anymore, which it probably won't, then there's no reason for me to get a PS5. I mean PS6, because I saw a quote, and I kind of agree with it. Why would you buy a PS, like a console, if you can't like put physical games in anymore? I know like a lot of people buy physical or digital, I mean, but still, for me, a big reason console gaming is like buying physical games. But yeah, that's going away, so there's no reason for me to go to buy a PS6 probably. Now Xbox could do the insane thing where if they would like double down with their new console and go full physical, like put the focus heavily on physical. They could do, well, it's gonna take time, and you know, they're gonna need to build up a lot of trust, but they could do like some generational like flip or turnover with their consoles and basically get everyone to their side. My last console is the PS3. Still got it though. I'm happy I kept it. Yeah, PS3 is goated. Right now, my goal is just, I guess, my goal is just for now, just collecting as many games as I can while the prices are still like affordable. But yeah, that's a good fucking point. Yeah, Steam Machine was crazy. Sadly, their market is too small to make it affordable for consumers. I've heard the Steam Machine was kind of a letdown.
Megamind throughout that he is definitely
mainly due to the price though.
List at all. Megamind is.
Oh. Drago Bloodfist
is just a sick name. And then look
yes.
At the dude.
How to Train Your Dragon.
If we choose to go down.
And on top of that, the man can also yell really loudly. And Drago's death is not sad and pathetic, but fiery and glorious.
Yes, the freaking Titan
dragons,
dragons, the large dragons.
Control of all the dragons in this universe, and somehow still lost.
That was such a cool movie. I know. I think they have like more movies as well. Professor Poopy Pants.
I had to change one thing about the world, it would be to
the hell is this?
Get rid of leftovers.
I may not have agreed with Professor P in the past, but ever since the 6-7 pandemic.
Oh hell no! Hell no! Get the frick out of here!
I think he is totally right.
I want
also,
that brain
the man
rust.
has got a cage in his suitcase.
In the cage now.
If that's not Aura, nothing is. And
Oh, this doesn't even look like a DreamWorks movie.
With kids.
I don't know. Kai?
Kung Fu Panda villains are a different breed, I
yes.
swear. I need not remind you
He's
that
from the
Kai walked
second
into a
movie
battle
or the
against
third?
Kung Fu masters at their home, and she
Bro, the Kung Fu Pandas movies are so good.
A man trained by
So freaking
Oogway
good.
himself, and he also defeated Oogway
Master
in the Shadow Realm
Oogway.
to top it all off to escape. A man so powerful that the skadoosh does nothing.
Nerdshot's a villain. Steam Machine was Sony tries to copy Steam for going full digital. What are they thinking? I hate the full digital thing. The Steam Machine is over $1,000 and doesn't include controller. It's like $1,300. So yeah, because not enough people will buy all the consoles, they need to up the price so it's nowhere near affordable. Sadly, yeah. At that point, just go ahead and buy a PC.
No.
No. So how is Kai not higher than number 8?
Yeah, Tai Lung is definitely gonna be high in this list.
Yep, you see that right. It is a 6 and a 7.
Kai has the catchiest opening song in history. Wait, really?
The reason
Sure, Zenki, it's Asian. That's why you love it. Wow, bro.
On the,
really? We're gonna go that way, Valentine. Dang, bro.
Thursday in a courtroom. God,
hey,
so much
I'll take that though. I agree.
Can't even forgive him doing this.
What? Was that real? Ain't no way.
Man,
is that really in the movie?
Take on him. I can't even forgive him doing this.
No way, that's in the movie. What movie is this? Leighton T. Montgomery.
The reason Leighton is on the Lord have mercy, double cheeked up on a Thursday in a courtroom.
Oh my God, this guy is double cheeked
I can't
up.
even forgive him doing this.
Oh hell no.
Remember Lex Luthor aura farming in Superman?
The B movie.
Brimble basically does the same thing here. Didn't even move an inch. He's a straight up.
Wait, I think this is the newest one.
Only
Maybe.
problem with him, though,
I haven't watched
is
this one.
He looks like Jack Frost's autistic cousin, and I just can't forgive that. Please marry me, Asher.
Oh my goodness, Valentine!
Captain Chantal Dubois.
I'm not one to usually side with the French, but goes way too hard for a kid's movie about animals. I've never seen a character who was so strong with no powers. Well, unless a moped is a power.
Hey, she's
Let's not
stunning.
also forget a lesser known thing, that she can run through walls casually. Golly, this Frenchie is built different. So how is she not #1? Well, first, she is French, and also Mort is
She's
the one
French.
who
Why is
her.
everybody taking shots at the French?
All the aura just down the drain.
Pitch black. Mephils is the best villain. He was from Sonic 06. It's a bad game, but that villain has aura and he is scary for real. I've heard Sonic 06 is like very hated, but yeah. Not gonna lie, Panda are great movies though. Yeah.
Also known as the Boogeyman.
The boy was
Does
caked
nothing
up
but
though.
create
He was kind
nightmares
of
for the love of the game.
caked up.
He never even tries in battles either. He just keeps yapping about fear and whatnot.
Oh, what is this? Yeah, this movie. I remember this. What movie is this called again? I remember watching this.
Also known as the
I know the guy is like called Jack Frost because he literally mentioned it.
Man
But
does nothing but create nightmares for the love of the game.
what is this
He
movie again?
never even
Cat, you seem to
tries in
know.
battles either. He just keeps yapping about
The
fear
Guardians,
and whatnot
yeah.
while they try to kill him.
Or something like that. I don't remember
He
either.
does,
But
however,
I
get
remember
killed
this
by
one.
his own dark horses, which is not an aura move to get killed by your own warriors. It's still a personal favorite movie of mine, though severely underrated.
Lord Shen?
We are in different level of aura formers
Oh
now.
shoot,
Shin
another
killed
one.
Rhino with no effort
Kung Fu Panda.
almost. Probably because he had a super weapon, and it's not as much aura as doing it yourself.
I don't
but a
remember
win
which
is a
one
win.
I've
Shin is
seen
basically
on-
in control the entire movie
Like which
too,
now?
and is feared
You
by
have a
all
couple of
except,
them.
well,
We meet. Hey, how you doing?
Lord Shen had crazy aura. The battle was, I think I saw this
Poe
one.
interrupted him mid-speech,
The battle was
and then Poe
crazy
proceeded
between
to
him
play
and
around
Poe.
with these magic balls. Pause. Wow. Whoa. As I was saying, Poe annihilates Shin's
That fight was
army
so
with
cool.
these balls in the end. So while I think Shin is
The
best
animation
villain
on the
this
Kung Fu
list
Panda movies are
overall,
also
he
like
just has a few too
super
many
great.
aura losing moments to be the top dog.
Tai Lung, there he is.
Kung Fu
There
Panda
he
stays
is.
cooking.
That fight?
He beat the crap
that
out of
fight
Shifu
was
with total
freaking
ease,
sick.
and also he escaped from the most high security prison in the most epic of
I think this was from the
animated
first
scenes.
movie,
Bro was
right? The
making this
first
look
Kung Fu Panda
easy,
movie.
had me thinking I could have done the exact same thing. But as all Kung Fu Panda movies go, the panda will always have his victory.
Bro, when they
in
first introduced him and he was like sitting there all in the shadows in the prison, all chained up,
and
bro, you already knew this guy had freaking aura. The wolf! He was right. Oh my god, Valentine was so right.
it's hard to out-aura death itself in any situation. Every time he showed up, it was
Yes.
pure raw aura. And he doesn't even have a death or defeat because he is freaking death. Death is aura. And if you want aura, please subscribe.
Yeah, the wolf was sick. Lord Shen is the first time I saw a villain commit suicide
Pixar
on
has
screen.
28
Dang.
movies, which means it also has
Hold on. Yeah. Insane. The freaking... How many Kung Fu Panda movies are there? Let me see if how... Oh, you got 4, 5 even? All movies. I've seen like a couple of them, but... Definitely the first one, super good. So 4. 20... Saw the one with Lord Shen. But not the one with... I don't know. Can I see all the villains? 5 doesn't exist. I refuse to acknowledge it. Wait, what? There are actually 5, or are you like... Oh no, wait. All 4 movie collection. Do top 10 best villains in Sonic? Okay, well... We can watch for a tiny bit, but we're gonna be wrapping it up in a bit. All villains from every movie. By villains, I know which one I've seen. I definitely do not know this one. Keipa and Jin Dao? No clue who those are. There is no Kung Fu Panda 4 in Basing Wii? Wait, what? I know they're gonna try to milk the series. I don't want to see anything past 1, 2, 3. The 1, 2, 3, those were the goated freaking... Those were so goated. Those were such a good movies. I can't remember which one I've seen though. Anyways, last video before we will wrap it up for today. This one is only 8 minutes. So we'll watch this. Sonic. I love the Sonic games. I played a couple of them. I love Sonic Heroes. There is no Kung Fu Panda for yeah.
For this list, we're looking at the biggest
1 overcoming himself, 2 overcoming his past, 3 overcoming his spirituality and who he is. Yes.
Number 10.
So good. Highly recommend. One of the, maybe like among the top 3 DreamWorks movies, I would say. Bro, you know what a freaking underrated game is? Or at least from my memories. I don't even know if it's like holds up to this day. But Shadow the Hedgehog. I played that game on the PS2. And this game was dark. You were playing as like Shadow. And he was like, you had guns and you could like shoot all these stuff instead of like the traditional freaking attacks that Sonic does. Can I send a link to a short? Yeah, sure, Runic. Sure.
Mad scientist into thinking Sonic wanted to swipe the Master Emerald.
Don't tell me Eggman tricked you again.
Me? What about you?
Knuckles.
This would allow the Master Emerald to be stolen, thus turning Knuckles into an ally. We all like a good redemption arc, and Knuckles had a really solid, albeit brief one. Edgelord vibe that the 2005 game Shadow the Hedgehog was going for. Here, we had this ancient alien overlord of the Black Arms race, voice.
Oh, speaking of Shadow the Hedgehog, hell yeah.
Black Doom is a fantastic villain. His abilities show the potential to
decent game, but the music wasn't doing it for me, the Shadow game. Yeah. I did not like Shadow the Hedgehog game, it was bad. Really? It was like super edgy. I agree. The whole like aesthetic of the game was super edgy and dark. Kinda liked it though. But maybe it was from my memory. I haven't played it in ages.
Number 8. E102 Gamma.
Which short did you want to send, Runic?
E102 Gamma started out as a villain and was arguably a villain for a longer period of time. Gamma was one of the several robots made to become literal killing machines for Dr. Eggman, and quickly proved.
I mean, if Eggman isn't gonna be in 1, who else is gonna be in number 1? I guess Chaos. His name is Chaos, right? The Chaos Emerald.
Gamma grew conscious of his dark
like the enemy.
And would eventually turn against his master, though he would not survive.
I think it's called Chaos.
E101 Beta would fatally wound him, and his final good deed was self-destructing.
This guy is a playable character in Sonic Heroes.
Number 7. Dark Gaia.
Okay, Dark Gaia.
Be on this list. Made entirely out of pure darkness, Dark Gaia has the potential to shatter entire planets. The object can use the vector can influence the.
Okay, I need to go to the. I need to take a piss. So we need to go quick through it.
To control time is
I really need to go to the bathroom.
Dr. Eggman tried to use the time meter to alter more than just colliding universes and rewriting the past. Just through its own temporal movement, it can send beings.
I like Sonic Unleashed. That game was awesome. Was that the one with the werewolf form of Sonic?
You're neither alive nor dead. You're just it's so desperately wanted to. Number 5. Professor
I played that one on the Wii.
Professor Gerald makes the
was a pretty good game, I would say.
Secret protocol brought to the Ark. One old man managed to almost get away with this, makes Gerald a frightening foe. Number 4. Chaos.
Chaos. Chaos is not number 1.
Being known simply as Chaos back in 1998, he looked like an oddball of a villain. A blob of water with a brain? Really? We could not have been further from the truth. Years ago, a conflict between the Chow and the Knuckles clan.
4 has the least aura. It's so bad. Let me list it. 1. The villain is absolute dog shit. 2. They bring back villains only for the weak ass. Nothing villain to beat them easily. 3. They have a friend betrayal trope. 4. Constant cuts between the A story and B story. 5. Poe doesn't get better and nothing changes by the end. 6. Poe's character has been reverted into an older self. More childish. Oh, really? 7. It has this one super annoying voice actor who's mega corny in everything she's in, every movie she's in. What the hell is Kung Fu Panda 4? I don't think I've seen that movie though.
Number 3. Metal
2024. Now I have definitely not seen that movie. Okay, I might watch that. Wait, Tai Lung is in that? I see Tai Lung on the front cover. He's back? And Lord Shen? Oh no, wait, that's not Lord Shen.
Since his debut in Sonic CD in 1993, Metal Sonic has perhaps become Sonic's most deadly foe. No matter how fast
Link too short, I don't see it, Runic.
Counterattack with maximum precision.
You might
speeds beyond Sonic. On top of that,
Oh, wait, I think Valentine had this problem as well.
equipped with lasers, deadly claws, and
Wait, hold on,
incredible
let me,
strength overall. That said, he's not exactly
let me quickly
a
open
character
up the
to take for a
YouTube
joke
chat.
in boss
I
encounters,
don't see the links
except in
over on
Sonic
YouTube for
Forces.
some weird
He was
reason.
a total pushover there.
Hey, that was great! We're like a well-oiled machine. Fighting a well-oiled machine.
Number 2,
Hold
Shadow
on.
the Hedgehog.
Don't be late.
I'm gonna have to...
Shadow has arguably become just as big of an icon as Sonic himself, which makes sense given he's almost an exact copy of Sonic, but that's beside the point. For years, Shadow
I
had
don't
been
see
the
the
ultimate
link,
edgelord, I mean, Lifeform, and shown
Runic.
just how powerful he truly is with just a single Chaos Emerald. With them, he can
So
create energy
YouTube
blasts,
hasn't
control
posted
time,
it yet.
teleport, and more. Outside of his fictional world, Shadow has accrued his own fan base.
The reason you've never seen it is because it doesn't exist. Go on. I'm gonna have to be the judge of that though, if I like it or not.
Be sure to
I
subscribe
might
to
watch
our
it
channel and ring the
soon.
bell to get notified about our latest
What's good,
videos.
Mobster? How
You
you
have the
doing,
option
bro?
to be notified for
Unfortunately,
occasional
we are
videos
gonna be
or
wrapping it
all
up
of
in a
them.
bit.
If you're on your phone,
Because we've already
make sure
been
to go
live
into
for
your settings
more than
and
3
switch on
hours actually.
notifications.
Jeez. So
Number
yeah.
1, Dr. Robotnik,
Of course,
aka
Dr. Robotnik. Who else could it be?
Some video
I don't see the link though, Runic, to the short. Maybe if you have the name for it,
Eggman, on the other hand, has been
I can watch
chasing
it
the blue blur
before
for
we
so long
wrap it up.
that it's almost impossible to imagine a Sonic game without him. Granted, there have been a few.
Also,
but
let me
his
quickly
presence
check
has
if
become a part of the IP's DNA. Whether
my
he's
boy
plotting
Weevil is still
catastrophic
alive,
schemes,
he isn't.
invading territory with the Eggman fleet, or using ancient relics to conquer the world.
Bro, they forgot
it's
Mephos.
a requirement for Eggman to show up someplace.
I mean, he
somewhere
wasn't.
in the
He's
games,
not
and
gonna
it's why of
overcome
all the Sonic
or top
villains,
Dr.
he
Eggman.
is the greatest.
Do you agree
Obviously,
with
he's
our
the
picks?
greatest.
Check
Oh,
out.
oops.
All right, let's see if I can.
Vid name the ray when patients admit a crime. What? Oh my god! Wow, Runic. I was like, what? Therapist when patients admit a crime, and it's a short. You said. Therapist when patients admit a crime. Oh god.
Let's start.
Okay. The main villain brings back villains, imprisons them, and takes their kung fu, but it's so bad because she has zero aura. It's like if McChud face stole anime's Naruto's power and started being like the power of my ultimate art. It's so awesomely cool. Cringe as fuck. Damn, really? Why did I have? Well, probably did it got good reviews? Probably, but dang, I want to watch all the Kung Fu Panda movies though. I'm gonna watch it soon. Maphils was the best villain. Hey, no worries, man. I'm gonna go sleep anyway. It's 2 a.m. This game's so. Hey, appreciate it, Mobster. Appreciate it, bro. Have a good rest. Have a good rest. Dr. Eggman always takes the L, but he is still a good villain. He is still a good villain. He's persistent with it. He yeah. No, I have to. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'm in the minority. Probably not, because what else is gonna top? Yeah, what as you said, like literally, like one is probably my favorite.
Feel this way.
Yeah.
You know, the divorce was horrible. That was tough to
Okay,
get
hold on.
through. Let's list off some reasons as to why you feel
Therapist
this way.
when patients admit to crime.
You know, the divorce was horrible. That was tough to get through. Our cat Molly just died. The hit and run with that family was horrible. I didn't eat breakfast this morning. What was that?
For real though.
These mood swings.
Like therapists, if they talk to like, you know, patients from like a certain institute, they're gonna like hurt all the traumas and things that they have committed in their past that get them to that point where they are right now.
No, the hit and run, was that it? Yeah, family of four, not one of my best days. But yeah, I wanted to drink coffee in the morning. Let's stick to the hit and run thing for a second. I think there was something there. But then when I saw that the mother was still alive, it made it so much more painful on my part. Okay, so that, what are you insinuating there? And after a neighbor heard the commotion and the police arrived, I had no other choice. Do you want coffee? Once I was done with the police, I think
he's just gonna continue.
I hunted down the neighbor who alerted the law. Is it hot in here? I feel hot. I feel warm. I went house to house. Oops, there's sweat dripping onto my paper. It took so many houses. I think we should stop for today. It's fair to say that anyone who's ever found out about the incident didn't stick around for too much longer.
You're done. Wow, yeah. I never thought about it that way. The therapists, they have to hear a lot of shit from them. I mean, obviously. Kung Fu Panda has an IMDb of 6.3, compared to the high 7s of the other movies. High 7s only? Do the other ones have? I mean, I don't trust the reviews at all, but like, what does the first movie have? Rotten Tomato. I never understand the rating system of Rotten Tomatoes. How that works. Okay, it's got a 80.87% meter. That's pretty good. This movie is so good. Such an iconic movie. Okay, IMDb. A 7.6 out of 10. I would have expected it to be way higher. Kung Fu Panda 4, 2024. A 6.3. That's still not too bad, right? It's not even like that bad. What about 2? Okay, a 7.3. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What about 3? A 7.1. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely watched the first 3 movies. Then what is this? I saw another one. Can't find it anymore. Oh, this one. Kung Fu Panda Secrets of the Furious 5? Original. Is this like what is this? A spin-off? I don't know. Kung Fu Panda 4 by itself barely functions, but give it context and it's awful. Dang. Okay. I might watch it. What? No way. Wait.
So nothing short of a miracle.
This is my favorite gacha game. The King is back, Brave Frontier. Don't tell me it's back.
Happened the other day. I guess you could say it's a miracle, but you know, we have to see how it is once
No way. My favorite gacha game is back?
in our hands, but
What is this? Les
Grand
Claudia.
Singers.
Oh, hell no. They're freaking doing a collab. Okay, my bad. I saw Brave Frontier. That is my favorite all-time gacha game of... I don't know. They unfortunately shut down, which I'm still sad about till this day. Anyways, though, enough yapping. Dang, we have been yapping for 3 hours and 20 minutes. For now, though. For now, hold on. Is this guy lethal freaking life? No, I don't think so. Okay. Anyways, we are gonna be wrapping it up. Guys, thank you all for this. For your great submissions. I definitely enjoy watching these, doing these videos or streams. That we're gonna watch like some videos together. So definitely make sure, if you have like videos in the future, whenever we do this again, make sure to like stock them all up or pile them up into your watch later playlist or whatever. Preferably underneath, like not too long, unless there's like a specific like interesting point within the video. But yeah, for now we will be back probably on either tomorrow or on Friday will be the next stream. Not sure what we're gonna do. I'm just kind of raw dogging it right now, since I'm still waiting to edit all my playthroughs and stuff and whatnot. But yeah, for now, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the stream as always. Everyone have a great rest of your morning, rest of your day, rest of your evening. And I appreciate you all of you for being here. And I see you all next time. See ya!